Hello, friends. Let me know when you can hear me and see me. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it feels so quiet. I usually have the background music of the intro of like the game, whatchamacallit, going in the background. I'm like, oh wow, this is so this is so quiet. Thank you. Junko's Alt. Mint and Dracul's coffins are sponsored by Asunaro. God, I miss Your Turn to Die. Oh, that kind of reminds me, actually. I was gonna mention this on stream. Oh man, I can't remember what the game actually was called now, but I saw an advertisement for a game that looked really cool. It kind of reminded me of Your Turn to Die. It releases next month. Oh man, it was by like I think Investigrave. It was like another company I'll mention during the whatchamacallit, the 100 line stream. What was it called? I was like, I saved it. Oh yeah, Jackpot Crash Course. I was like, it sounds really cool. It's like a casino themed death game. I don't know. It looks really cool though. I feel like the art style kind of reminds me of Your Turn to Die. But welcome. Excited to play everything and kind of see what happens. Also, my mods mentioned that whatchamacallit. There are some videos y'all want me to watch before we start. I guess y'all can let me know for sure if y'all are still interested in me watching these. But I believe it's like maybe a Maiko video and then like an April's Fool's video. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, cool. Seems like some people are actually already familiar with that. Yeah, it's like with a jackpot crash course. I was like, it sounds really cool. It kind of gives me like Kaiji vibes too, because like the gambling, I guess, aspect to it potentially. But yeah, I was like, it looks pretty dope. I think it already has a prologue out. I think it's just chapter one's coming out soon. So I was like, oh, that looks very interesting. But yeah, so we can go ahead and start, I guess, with these videos. Yeah, we have an Angel's Ascent. Let me need to change some stuff really quickly. Let me how do I do this? Give me a second. Um, oh wait, no. Automatic. There we go. There we go. I put that below me. Sorry. Technical difficulties. As per usual on this channel. As per usual. But yeah, the first one is, and wait, add a trigger warning. What am I trigger warning the? Is it for this? Or I guess I can just put trigger warning. It's kind of weird. I never know what to do with that because I'm like, I was like, I don't even know what a trigger warning, so I'm just like, trigger warning. Okay, I'll just put trigger warning in here. I guess it's still good for people who are like sensitive. Probably gore. Okay. There we go. Okay, it seems like, okay, it might actually be for this video. Jesus Christ, of course, it's for this video because it seems like it's about Maiko. Best girl. I do kind of love her. I like love and hate her at the same time, if that makes sense. I feel like she's kind of like a Kokichi kind of character to me. It's like I love her, but like I love to make fun of her. You know what I mean? I love her because I love to make fun of her. Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and watch this though, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully the audio is already good. Y'all can just let me know, I guess, if it's too quiet or anything so far. Okay.
Growing up, I always loved stories where good prevails over evil.
I know she's about to go
It was
crazy
easy to
in this.
understand. It was fair. I loved the female heroines who I'd see on TV and anime and movies. The kinds who were pretty, strong, skinny, bubbly,
Kind of like
constantly
Sailor
surrounded
Moon
by friends
type
who
of stuff.
embraced them
Magical
with
girl
them despite their
anime.
flaws, and never gave up. But now,
Oh,
I'm grown up, ugly adult.
she's so pretty. I don't know what she's on about there.
This world really isn't like that, is it? And yet, your world seemed like it was. You were just like them.
Okay.
It always astonished me.
Her crush.
I was in awe of you. In a way, I think I loved you.
Did she already murder her?
I wanted to be like them. Like you.
I feel like she did.
I wanted to stick up for my friends and protect them. Be someone anyone could rely on. Be someone who was easy to love. But I wasn't born like that. I was a failure from the very start. Wasn't I? I really do think I was just born wrong.
I do feel bad for her.
Different. I could pretend I was something else all I liked when I was voice acting or role-playing. But in the end, I was just fulfilling roles that were given to me.
Huh.
Saying words that weren't my own. I was pretending. I was still just nothing. I was still just Molly.
Molly.
Molly sitting in her apartment watching anime made for children.
I guess that's why I shouldn't give a real name for the killing game.
I didn't get to be a heroine. I didn't get anything the shows I watched growing up promised me girls got. I guess I'd messed up along the line. Or maybe I just didn't deserve it.
I do feel bad for her. I kind of feel bad for making fun of her being cringe so much after watching this.
I thought, at least, I could help you fulfill your dream. If I couldn't be the heroine of my own story, I'd become the guardian angel who would protect your dream at all costs.
I think she murdered her,
I got
though.
so wrapped up in it. I think it became more my dream than yours.
Okay.
I messed everything up again, like usual. I held you so tightly that it wasn't an embrace. It became a cage. I was too much again. I always was. I was so preoccupied in my daydreams that they drowned out the reality in front of me. Even when it was telling me to my face how wrong this was. In the end, I wasn't helping you with anything. I was just being selfish. Again.
The girl definitely cut her off, at
like
least.
I always was.
Somebody does feel like something happened to her.
I don't know if you're watching this, but if you are, in my next life,
Okay.
I want to be reborn as the kind of person who doesn't annoy you.
She's actually recording
The
this.
person you like. Someone better. Someone who isn't meant to be alone. Someone the world is kinder to. Anyone who isn't me.
I do feel bad for
And
her.
in that next life, I want to have tea and cake with you. I want to not waste our teenage years. I want to hang out and go places. I don't want to hide behind a screen and watch the years go by. I want to laugh, smile, and just be someone you want to like. Not just the only option you have. That's just a silly pipe joke. I realize now the way things are. What the options are for someone like me. I don't want to keep going like this. I can't.
I feel like something's gonna change eventually.
Especially not after seeing what Heidi
What the hell?
Cool into doing.
Oh, this is actually during the killing game?
This is
What the
goodbye.
fuck?
I'm sorry for pretending to be your guardian angel.
Wait, is she gonna sewer
Please
slide?
forgive me, Yui. I promise you,
Girl.
by doing this,
Girl.
my
Girl.
dreams will never.
No, girl! I
hurt
didn't mean
again.
all the cringe jokes! Don't do it! What the
I'll
fuck?
never have to wake up from them.
Are you serious? What the hell? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? She just died. She just died like that? Oh my god. 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 Oh god, I feel so bad for making fun of her being cringe, girl. You weren't that cringe, girl. You weren't that cringe, girl. It's fine. It's fine. You weren't. It was just a joke, girl. You were still like my favorite. You were still like top like 3 favorite characters. I do feel bad for her. Like she was. I'm already talking about her like it's past tense. I mean, she seriously just died there? Just for real? What the hell? Oh my god. But yeah, I feel bad for her because she does seem to genuinely have a very low self-esteem. I think sometimes when she was talking to the others, I couldn't tell if she was like trying to fish for compliments. I mean, she could also be super insecure and fishing for compliments. I think a lot of people who are really insecure tend to do that. But yeah, I think I just like couldn't tell sometimes if I found her like to be manipulative or sympathetic. I think I found her to be both. I feel really bad. I'm so sad too. I actually did really love her. I thought she was like honestly, yeah, kind of like Loki, one of my favorite favorite characters. I'm like, is she actually dead? Is she actually dead? Is she actually dead? Or are we gonna I'm just gonna pretend and hope that like she's still there in chapter 2. She just like comes up in chapter 2 and like I'm just like, hey girl, what's up? And like nothing happened, you know? Like somebody saved her maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, wow, that was horrifying and very scary. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Good Vaporeon. I didn't see your message either. Hope you enjoy chapter 2. I haven't even started it yet and I already have emotional trauma. I don't know what to do from here. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Okay, let's watch the April Fool's 2025 video. I'm hoping this will be a lot chiller and kind of help us recover from the last video. Oh my god.
It's my first day of Kawaii High
Oh
School.
wait, is that
so
Shinku?
nervous. Yeah. My name is Shinku Katsaki.
Oh my god.
I am 3 feet tall and I weigh
Not the
negative
sailor
30
uniform.
pounds. I've been bullied my whole life because the girls at my school thought I was too kawaii.
Kawaii.
I went to Kawaii High School.
They're
in the
so
hopes that I
jealous,
could
girly
pursue my
pop.
dream of becoming the world's most famous magical girl. This school looks a bit different.
Evil.
From the picture, though.
It's not Kawaii High School?
Watch where the fuck you're going.
Oh my god.
Gomene, Watashi wasn't looking where Watashi was going.
Watashi?
You don't look like you go here to
Damn.
Kawaii High School.
They gave him a butt.
You want to know what happens
Oh
to people
my
who step on
God.
my turf, bro? They face the wrath of my dark magic.
Oh my god. This is beautiful. Oh, Dracul! Oh my god. He's in the Oron uniform. Jesus Christ, these body proportions are crazy. Oh my god. One weke later.
It's been 1 week since Dracul-sama saved me from Zeke-kun. I know I shouldn't be feeling this way, but what is this? Doki Doki?
Doki Doki.
Watashi can't get him out of my head.
Damn, that Dorito chin.
I need to confess my feelings so I can be his Tanojo.
Next die.
Taka-kun, Asuga-chan, Ismene-chan.
Is it
I
Mimi?
have a problem.
What, bitch?
I think I Shiteru Kaicho-sama.
In and out of Japanese and English.
Gay ass.
Gay ass.
Why does Zeke have a BBL?
Oh my god, Zeke-kun, what are you doing here?
I'm skipping class. Obviously. Let's just say you are homosexual and
Homosexual.
I am homophonic.
What?
What about homophonic?
Houses?
The fuck up! I'm trying to teach about the war!
Looks like I gotta take my leave to do drugs and kick over trash cans or whatever the fuck delinquents do.
Be homophonic.
Losers.
Damn those feet.
I'm so nervous about this. I can't even eat my
Oh my god.
Pocky and Ramune.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
not the
feel
Pocky and
well.
Ramune.
Guys, we have to do it somehow. How about today after school?
No way, that's so embarrassing.
If you don't shut the fuck up right now, I will sacrifice you. Don't test me.
Fine. I'll put this in his locker and I'll confess to him after school.
Is Dracul still gonna die somehow? I feel like he's still gonna die. Avidabadir school.
Ano?
Oh, I got like a little beard.
What is it?
Oh god, that neck.
Wanted to say thank you for the other day.
Is that it?
Is that it? God, this is such perfect yaoi proportions where Dracula's like 10 feet tall and Shinku's like 3 feet.
Hi, Shiteru, you too, Shiki.
Oh, what the? Did not Taka?
Shiteru, you
Wait,
too.
where did Taka come from?
He leans in for a kiss.
So, what do you think?
Oh, what the hell? Are you alive?
I'm having you executed.
Oh my god. What the hell, dude? Is she alive or not? I'm so confused. That does seem like something that Maiko would have come up with. Oh my god. And this is why I don't want her to die, dude, because I like love her. Okay, like I hated on her because I loved her so much. You know what I mean? That's what it was. That's what it was at the end of the day. Like I just loved her too much. That's what I said. It's like Kokichi, you know? Like I love Kokichi and I love to shit on Kokichi. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Just guys, don't be mean to Maiko in the chat. Okay, she's going through a lot right now. Or not a lot anymore right now, technically, if we're really thinking about it, since she might be gone. Okay, I really want to know what happened though, so it's like, I really want to know what happened, so we gotta jump into this game really quickly. And thank you, let me, 1 second. There we go. Let me go ahead and thank some of these donations too. God, yeah, it was like the whiplash was crazy between those two videos. complete opposite vibes. And yeah, thank you, Sean Resendez. What the fresh hell did I come into? I don't even know, to be completely honest. I have no clue. And thank you, Junko's Alt, Aroha's manga be like, oh, dude, I could see that as well. I feel like, whatchamacallit? I feel like Aroha and Maiko would low-key be good friends. I really hope she's not actually dead, but I feel like she definitely looked pretty fucking dead. She definitely looked pretty fucking dead in that video, so kind of looking bad. Kind of looking bad. Okay, let's continue. I was like, where'd I? It's probably 17, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Shadow Sashiko, 10 out of 12 prison. maybe even less though. Maybe 9. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Pull for Zeke's BBL.
Well,
I mean,
look at us, back here again.
We know what the vote is. If y'all want a poll though, I can give you a poll. Okay, I got a poll for you guys. Vote wisely. Vote wisely.
I know it's been a while. What, a month and a half? If it was up to me, we'd be on
was it only a month and a half?
A lot sooner. Unfortunately, we had some small complications to work out after the murder. Well, you've been left in the dark for a while, so I won't keep you waiting. I'm sure you're eager to know what the prisoners have been up to. Let me catch you up with the prisoners you judged last time. Starting with prisoner 02, Lyra Chattel.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should do polls too for you guys, so y'all can vote who you if you think they're, innocent or corrupt as well. I am kind of curious.
With her, it was a bit of a split.
Back
and forth.
I feel like she's gonna get innocent though. I feel like people probably just like her. I kind of feel like honestly these polls are gonna be more of like a popularity contest than like an actual kind of like, are they corrupt or not? And I feel like Lyra's probably got a lot of fans.
She was leaning pretty heavily towards Worthy for a long while. What? Did you think she was pretty or something? Or maybe you just wanted to encourage the cycle she was in. No, I'm not going to judge.
Not gonna judge. That's pretty fucked up.
All I'm saying is that if you voted her worthy, I'm sure she'd see it as you falling for her facade in the same way her victims did. But slowly over time, the votes seemed to shift. It looks like some of you started doing some thinking. Maybe you just wanted to uphold her wishes. Or maybe she just started pissing you off. Whatever the reason was, there was a major shift right near the end. I'm almost convinced there was something fishy afoot. But it's not my job to investigate that.
Anti-Lyra bots voting in the polls. Oh, good God. 50.2?
Eventually, she was pushed just barely into a corrupt vote with a close-cut 50.2%.
Damn, that is so close. That is so close. Okay, I'll end this dumbass poll. Y'all can actually vote for. Let's get some real polls in the chat. I'll just probably put like the name of the character. What is worthy and then corrupt, right? I am kind of curious to see what y'all think. Dang, that's crazy. I don't even think YouTube does like. I don't even think YouTube does that close of a split, on votes. So I don't even know. It might just end up being 50-50 on this poll.
Holy shit, you were close to a 50-50, huh?
Damn.
I don't know what we would have done if she landed right in the middle. Being so close to worthy, despite her corrupt verdict, has definitely seemed to unsettle her a bit. I think she thought if she got corrupt, she could just go about things her own way, which, yeah, she's been doing. But cutting it so close has clearly made her do some thinking. Her confidence in her own actions has definitely been shaken. Obviously, she thinks some of you just wanted to take away her agency and disrespect her wishes once again.
Okay.
Or just voted her worthy because you thought she was hot.
Well, I mean, that probably was a decent part of it.
But I think you've definitely thrown her off. She's been forced to think, even if she denies it.
Yeah, it's gotta be weird to be so close to the other verdict, you know what I mean? I feel like it would have been a lot easier for her just to get voted one or the other, you know?
She started to seriously reconsider the way things have gone so far, not just discarding people's belief that she can get better, as them just being deceived by her somehow.
I'm curious to know what Ismene thinks about this, because she was so hard on Taka for getting corrupt, but like, with Lyra, it's kind of interesting since she's like barely corrupt, you know what I mean? I wonder if she's still gonna be like bullying her and like on her high horse with her as well, or if that's just gonna be reserved for people that are like, I don't know, more obviously voted corrupt, you know what I mean?
Despite this, she's still corrupt, even if it's just slightly, meaning her access to kitchen supplies, medication, and the showers have been restricted.
Stinky.
And her cell has been stripped. Not that it bothers her, she's been crashing in another prisoner's
Probably
cell.
Zeke, right?
The same prisoner who's helping her effectively circumvent her corrupt verdict, helping her get food, showers, and whatever else she needs like a loyal puppy dog.
I guess it kind of makes sense. Zeke lost Mint, so he might need Lyra to like lean on more, you know what I mean? And thank you, Sniffy Whiffy. Mint knows that's not a BBL with him working out. So true. God, I miss Mint. I miss Mint so much. Why'd you have to bring him up? Oh my god. That's my boy.
That person being prisoner
Yeah,
03,
okay.
Ezekiel Elias. It seems after Eleven's death, he needed someone else to latch onto. Or at least he wanted to make sure that no one else left him.
I had a feeling.
Which has led to some fascinating developments, really.
Are they? Don't tell me he moved on from Mint that fast.
Him and O2 have started
Okay,
dating,
really?
and have made this relationship very clear to the other prisoners.
Oh my
telling them that
God.
they kiss
Oh
on
yeah,
the
you're
mouth
right.
and stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, fucking right. Okay, so Lyra is his beard. Got it. Yeah, we kiss on the mouth so much and do other things, other intimate things that other straight couples do, because I'm not gay.
I'm sure I don't even need to tell you
Oh
how much
my
this all
God.
pisses off Ismene. In light of what happened to prisoner 12, Lyra has become her favorite target.
Ah, okay. I was wondering, since I was like, she's barely corrupt, so like, I was like, I feel like she might still be on her high horse anyways, but we'll see.
The dating thing, circumventing the corrupt effects by sleeping in Zeke's room, all of it makes her incredibly angry. Although, as Zeke's always with Lyra, she almost never has a chance to teach her a lesson.
Okay. I guess she's mad too, because she's like kind of bypassing the punishments. That makes sense.
But most of the other prisoners think it's just for audience approval.
Yeah.
But who's to say? I'd rather just move on from that whole dumpster fire.
Okay,
and move on to our
Takiko.
next prisoner. Prisoner L4, Takiko Uchiyama.
I think Takiko's probably gonna get worthy. What was her thing? She just canceled people on Twitter. That was like her thing. I feel like it seemed very unserious compared to most other stuff in this game, but I guess we'll see. I was like, everybody in the chat, lavender relationship. Oh, 100%. 100%. I was like thinking maybe he was like bi for a second, but then we kiss on the mouth and stuff. I was like, nope, yes. Nope, that man is gay. I do not sense bi from him. Thank you, Moonlark Spirits, Spagubliu. I don't know what to say. I can't wait to watch a 12-hour stream. Justice for Mint. I don't think I can go 12 hours today, but I'm glad you believe in me, and I know I miss Mint so much. I saw some people mad that I put Draco in the thumbnail. I'm like, guys, it's kind of like me putting Draco in the thumbnail is like he's still here with us, you know what I mean? I think I was thinking about putting Mint in the thumbnail. Oh, I was thinking about doing that screenshot of Takiko with like the water bottles and Mint behind her, but I was like, that's too fucked up. That's too fucked up to have him dead in the thumbnail for the chapter 2 stream. But oh yeah, let me look at this too. So it seems like you guys voted pretty strongly worthy for Lyra. Let's go ahead and do Takiko. I think I'm leaning towards Takiko. Oh, wait. Oh, Q&A. I chose Q&A and not poll, Lamau. I feel like I am kind of leaning towards whatchamacallit. Yeah, I guess worthy for Lyra. I feel like she's got a good heart, you know what I mean? How many volts did she do? It's kind of been a while, so I don't remember exactly what that. Okay, hopefully I spelled her name right. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, whoa, really? Oh my god.
Prisoner struck a
Okay.
nerve with you all. As soon as the votes dropped, she almost immediately got corrupt,
Huh.
with her verdict
Damn.
steadily balancing out and eventually
Huh.
landing on 51% corrupt.
I'm honestly shocked. I thought she would get innocent. Really? I mean, huh. It just seemed very unserious compared to some other stuff.
What? Did it hit a little too close to home?
You fucking Twitter users. I was kind of wondering too. It's like, okay, all the Danganronpa stanicas are upset because, you know, Twitter is a sensitive topic for you guys.
I mean, I don't really know how much you can judge her sending her fan base to harass people when you actively vote to make people
Yeah.
fly floors, but I guess you can say it's totally different.
Yeah. That kind of even does make it even more hypocritical when you think about it like that.
Well, whatever you need to say to make yourself feel better about it. Takiko tried for a while. She really did. She kept talking to the cameras, kept trying to cheer up your days, kept trying to help others. But after her verdict came in, something changed.
Oh, is she crashing out? Oh, dude, I've wanted to see her crash out so bad because she's always been so, like, happy-go-lucky. But you, like, see every once in a while her just being like, I fucking hate you, Zeke. Or, you know, she'll say something under her breath that's, like, a little shady. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see her crash out.
She still looks at the cameras, but she's completely silent. She just stares. I think she feels betrayed.
Oh, no, not... I was hoping she would snap, not die on the inside.
But she always knew this was going to happen. There's been a shift in her behavior overall. Having such restricted access to basic amenities has been exhausting. She barely has the emotional energy to help the other prisoners anymore. Not that it matters much. Most of them have completely discarded her.
Damn, really?
If Fu wasn't locked away in his cell, he
Oh,
might
yeah.
try to help, but I don't think she'd accept it.
Yeah, she hated Fu.
Sure, Santil still tries her best to be friends with Takiko. She says she doesn't blame Takiko for her crime. Santil seems to say a lot of things, is what I'm noticing. But naturally, they are spending less time with Takiko than they were before.
Damn.
After all, Takiko needs to spend a lot of the day finding someone to help them eat and stuff.
Saintil, that's Asuka's last name, right? I feel like... I love Asuka, but I feel like they low-key do be kind of a snake sometimes. It's like, every time they become friends with somebody and they get outed for being corrupt, it's like she just cuts them off. I'm pretty sure that's her last name.
But Takiko getting corrupt has made Santil rethink how harsh
Okay.
they were with Taka. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Okay, yeah, that is her last name, too.
I suppose some of you will see that as a win, though, won't you? Well, I'm sure you'll also be delighted to know that despite Ismene being mostly preoccupied with Lyra, Takiko wasn't entirely spared.
Okay.
It's nowhere near as crazy as Ismene has gotten with other prisoners. Dracul's death and the incident with prisoner 12 has dampened her a little bit. But Takiko got that sweet, sweet lesson you wanted her to get.
Uh-oh.
A few times, Ismene left any food Takiko didn't eat in Takiko's empty cell, believing Takiko hasn't a right to be wasteful when she's getting help from others.
Okay.
Leaving Takiko to clean it all up before it rots. Which was pretty cruel, considering the corrupt verdict made Takiko lose almost all her appetite, so she's not been eating a lot.
Okay, because I was like, how is that a punishment? But I guess I can kind of see if she's not eating a lot.
She's become pretty withdrawn overall.
She might have
I'm not
sensitivities
certain
with
she's the
food,
biggest
too.
fan of you anymore. She's not too keen on being placed on the same level as Lyra and Maiko.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did Maiko get guilty, too?
There hasn't been any positive improvements in her behavior. If you were hoping to teach her a lesson or whatever, I don't know what you were expecting. All she's got is her views on the world confirmed, discarded by the other prisoners now that she's no longer useful, and an empty cell full of rotten food.
Damn, she didn't have, like, the energy to clean it?
Although, unlike Lyra, Ismene has almost completely stopped harassing her after the incident with prisoner 12.
Oh.
I keep alluding to that incident. How about we move on to it?
Oh, no.
Although I'm sure you already guessed some of the details.
Oh, my God. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Holy
Molly
shit.
Yuzuki, who you judged
Oh
as corrupt
my
by a
God.
whopping 78.5%.
Y'all are fucking brutal, dude, even after the trauma dump and the sewer slide video. Holy shit, I was kind of switching on her after that video. I mean, like, she was really awful, but like, she was sad. She was sad. She was a sad girl, okay? And I have a soft spot for that, okay? What the fuck? Like almost 80%? Almost 80? And after the video too? Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, it seems like y'all voted Takiko worthy too. The video came after the verdict. Oh shit. The video came after the verdict. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like that makes it worse. Oh god. Poor Maiko, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Oh, god, at the same time, I totally would have voted her corrupt as well. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I guess actually maybe I shouldn't even. I'll leave her name as Maiko for her sake, you know, to honor her one last time.
Attempted suicide soon after her
Attempted.
verdict.
She's okay though, right?
She couldn't handle living in a world where there was no chance her precious Yui would ever forgive her. And I'm sure the bullying from Ismene
Please tell
didn't
me.
help.
Please tell me she survived.
But luckily, or
Yes!
unluckily for
Yes!
you, she was saved.
Yes! Molly! That's my best girl! I'm all in on Molly now. Let's fucking go! That's my girl! That's my girl. I would never say anything bad about you ever again. And if I ever said anything bad about you, that was the chat lying to me and manipulating me. And like a second ago when I said I would have voted you corrupted, that was a lie. Okay, maybe I would have, but now I'm changed. Now I'm changed. Oh my god. I was honestly so scared. I was so scared that she almost, oh my god, I was so scared she died. I feel like she actually is like one of my favorites. Like I do shit on her a lot for being millennial cringe, but like it's because I love her, okay? I see myself in her, damn it. She is awesome sauce, okay? She is awesome sauce and she's gonna make it to the end, baby.
Allura stepped in and
Oh my
provided Molly
God.
with medical attention,
thank God.
keeping her alive.
Oh, thank god, thank god, thank god.
Since then, a few policies have been put in place by Allura. Everyone will continue to call her Maiko instead of Molly, as she doesn't want to be seen by her old name.
Okay.
And no one is allowed to mention Molly's crime to her or discuss
Oh.
it. Everyone is to treat her with kindness and care until she's ready to talk about it or whatever.
Okay, everybody be like Delulu and sweet to her until because we don't want that to happen again.
Some prisoners have gripes about how much this 28-year-old is being coddled. But I guess it's better than her trying to off herself again.
Oh god. Oh god, this is so tough, man, because I was literally, like making fun of her for being like a 28-year-old minor and being coddled all the time, but like, I don't want her to hurt herself, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
It certainly made Ismene back off. She seems shaken by the incident. And one prisoner in particular has taken her under his wing. But I'm sure you'll see who exactly that is soon.
Okay. Who?
Either way, I think that catches you up on what you've missed. Things are kind of going to shit, huh? It's kind of fun in its own messed up way.
I was like, it really is going to shit. Holy crap.
Anyway, I'll leave you to watch the stream now. That's what you're really here for, right?
Oof.
Although, if I could just say something. Like, I know I told you all to be more harsh on the prisoners last time.
Yeah.
3 corrupts is pretty fucking harsh, huh?
I was thinking that. I was like, damn, they all got voted corrupt.
Now, like, I'm not against it. I just think it's kinda curious how it's the all-girls set of crimes that get the triple corrupt. Go figure.
T. Clock them, Amelia.
Whatever. Not like I care.
Misogyny.
Enjoy your stream.
Oh my god.
I'm sure I'll see you soon.
I mean, Molly, I was definitely. Lyra, get away from him. He's my. Oh my god, not people sympathetic for Zeke. It's that BBL that's really getting people. But oh crap, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh god, I am still like. I think regardless of if Maiko is a good person, I still love her. if she is manipulative, that makes her even better to me. Y'all know I love problematic characters anyways. But oh man, that really scared the crap out of me because I really had like bonded with her a lot. Like I feel like with all like the memes of me like being similar to her and stuff, and God, y'all really did still vote her corrupt too. I was like, I do see a lot of people still anti Maiko. I don't know, man. I just like I don't want her to hurt herself, you know? Like, okay, sure, she was cringe, she was annoying, and she does kind of give manipulative. Oh, she was so manipulative last chapter. Oh my God, with the Yui stuff, that was pretty wild. Oh God, that pissed me off so bad. But like, I don't know. I still want her around because she's so interesting. She's so entertaining. Thank you, Goat and Dog. That's a big percent. I know, right? I was like, man, it's still a big percent, even in the chat too. Like 70% of y'all still voted her corrupt. I thought it would totally change after that video, but some people were saying that it made them think she was even more corrupt. I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the birthday thing. That was so manipulative too. She is super manipulative. I guess everybody in this game is problematic. That's the whole thing with it because they're like prisoners and stuff. But she is my problematic fave, okay? Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? I feel like actually let me go ahead and establish my top characters now that I think about it. Like out of the people alive, definitely Maiko and Zeke are up there. I feel like for number 3, I feel like number 3 would still be Mint if he wasn't fucking dead. I don't know if I should make my third character like an actual character that's still alive right now. Maybe? Is it Taka? I feel like I kind of enjoy shitting on Taka too. I feel like Taka's kind of similar to Maiko in that way. It's like I love shitting on him, but like he's also like my fave. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I'll be the first person to admit I didn't handle Dracul and Mint's deaths the greatest. Even if I hadn't known them for all that long, their absence was unbearable. So save for spending a lot of time with Ismene, I had spent a majority of my time cooped up in my cell. Admittedly, I was scared of getting killed. Others like I did like Lyra a lot though too. I feel like she's definitely up there. Others like Dr. Linnaeus and Taka had taken the tragedy of it all in stride and used it as a motivation to push forward with working on escape plans. But I wasn't as strong as that. Perhaps I was just a coward. Yet something had changed recently. Maiko's attempt was a very harsh wake-up call. Seeing her like that in the infirmary, it all felt far too familiar. Maybe it was just me selfishly trying to make up for past mistakes, but I never wanted to lose someone like that ever again. Perhaps that's why, these past few weeks. Oh no, I wanted to see the chat.
Maiko.
Oh, she's still there. Okay. She's actually walking around and stuff too. I thought she might still be in the infirmary, honestly. Maiko, are you done yet? Or do you need me to come in and turn on the water again? Oh, no, I'm all good. Just drying off my hair. I'll be out in a second. I found myself doing whatever I could to support Maiko. Okay. All right, take your time. Of course, everyone was keeping an eye on her after the attempt, but I'd found myself almost constantly around her, which means she's gotten quite attached to me. Phew, huh? I guess you were right. I do feel a lot better after showering. I guess we're probably not supposed to mention the, like, attempt either around. Oh, man. Told you so. I know it can seem like a big task after a few weeks of not, but when you get in there, it's really not that bad. I know. It's just hard getting the energy. Oh, wait. So we're the person that she's fallen under the wing of. I don't know why I was kind of thinking it was Fu. I guess because she was, like, simping for him so hardcore, but he is in, like, a prison cell, so I guess that makes sense. I guess I just built it up to be this whole big thing in my mind. It must seem pretty silly and gross to you, huh? I mean, it's just a shower. It's not a big deal. You shouldn't have had to deal with. It's not about if I should or shouldn't, Mai. I'm doing this because I want to help you. You really shouldn't waste all this kindness on someone like me. Really, it's not a waste. She's so interesting because it really does seem like she does have a lot of genuine self-hatred, which does, like, you know, make me really, like, sympathize with her, but she definitely does, like, use it to manipulate people around her. Because I think, like, when I was I guess not even hating on her, because I do kind of, regardless of if she's a bad person or, well, she's definitely a bad person. But like, I guess regardless if I feel more sympathetic or like less sympathetic towards her, I think she's still like probably one of my favorite characters just because she's so freaking interesting. Like, I was really sad when I thought she died just because I was like, God, she was such an interesting character, you know? Like, I wanted to see more of her. But like, I don't know, like before when I guess I was like dogging on her so much, I was just like, oh, she's not actually insecure. She's just manipulating people, but she does seem to be genuine about it. Like, I mean, with her like video and like the attempt, you know what I mean? Like, but she definitely does seem like she uses it to her advantage as well, which is like, so interesting. Really, it's not a waste. Still, I'll try not to be so stubborn about staying in my cell next time. That must have been really annoying. What time is it now anyways? It's about 1 p.m. Really? Oh, geez. Maybe you shocked her with 400 volts. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know at the time, and in my defense, she is still kind of evil. I just love her. Is something wrong with that? It's just, never mind. I'm just being silly and stupid, like usual. Maiko, what's up? I think Maiko's manipulation is unconscious learned behavior, personally. That makes a lot of sense, too. I feel like that does happen with a lot of people, you know? Who takes a shower at 1 p.m.? Ugh, you must have been trying to drag me out of myself forever. I should really just be normal about this. Hey, now you got up before midday. If you ask me, that's a major improvement. You should focus on that. I guess, but I feel like anyone can do that. I kind of thought we would be hooking up more with Ismene, like, I guess, like, in terms of, like, friendships, but I guess Ismene is kind of crashing out because of the whole Drackles thing. We were interrupted by a pair of voices echoing down the halls, headed in our direction.
Zeke.
Yawn. Oh my god, slow down. Jesus, it's still so early. Come on, Zeke. It's 1 p.m.
Oh, wah.
Don't give me that. You were the one who wanted to wash your hair. Can you just get in the shower so I can get on with my day? Literally, when did I say that? Last night. You did your whole, Zeke, if I don't wash my hair tomorrow, I'm gonna literally kill myself. I swear to God. Me. Yeah, huh? That does sound like me. I'm always talking about that kind of stuff in my sleep. And I know if we don't do this now, you're gonna bitch about it all day and get all pissy and everything just because your hair is slightly greasy. And you hear that, Shinku? She was in my bed last night, so I'm straight. I feel like he has to say that part really loud, you know what I mean? You know me so well. Too well, if you ask me. Yeah, whatever. It only takes 10 minus. Don't you worry, princess. Shut the hell up. Good afternoon, you two. Oh my god, it's your favorite person! Just as I thought, this morning couldn't get any better. Okay, so Zeke still hates our ass. Fine, that's cool. Since the verdicts came out, these two had seemingly been stuck to each other's side. Much to Ismene's annoyance, Zeke was letting Lyra sleep in a cell and was basically doing whatever she wanted. Through him, she could circumvent almost any downside her corrupt verdict gave her, which is probably why she didn't seem all that bothered by her verdict. More relieved than anything. I guess the thing about Lyra, because I was like, I feel like I was kind of leaning more innocent, but she was getting other people hooked on drugs. I feel like that is really bad, especially if you've already hooked yourself. But I like Lyra, but she's so pretty. Okay, so Maiko, I think we've established Maiko is my problematic fave. What's your problematic fave in the chat? Let me know, since they're all problematic. Like, somebody you know is problematic and, like, kind of horrible, but you still love them. But yeah, you still stand. I want to hear y'all sound out in the chat. And thank you, Sniffy Whiffy. A Yuri moment might help with Maiko's recovery. That's exactly what she needs. We'll have to do like a Yuri play or something in order to get her to, you know, recuperate. And you know, I'm down with that. It was almost as though it was just confirmed all of her beliefs about herself gave her free rein to continue being the bad person she saw herself as, without having to think too hard about anything. Or at least I think that's what she wanted us to think. Oh, it's afternoon, not morning. Actually? Okay, well, we just woke up, so it's morning to us. Right, okay, whatever you say. You two done in the showers? Are you still going? Because I don't mind waiting. You're good. Oh, no. Maiko just finished. You're good. Sweet, I'll call you when I need to turn on the water, Z. Yeah, whatever. Lyra slipped into the shower room, leaving Zeke standing outside of it. He tended to prefer not being in there for for all that long these days. Yeah. Are you two okay? You sounded like you were fighting. She's so nosy. What? No, we just talk like that. Oh, I see. I guess I just didn't expect you two to get to the old married couple bickering stage. You see the old married couple that fucking hates each other stage so quickly. Yeah, well, you know how it is. Women. Am I right? God, I hate them. If only I could marry a man. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope that no matter what happens, you continue to make each other happy for many, many years to come. Right. I think I hear Lyra calling me, so I'm gonna go. I cannot stand being around these two any longer. And thank you, Hassan Asnel. The motive is gonna be shocking Maiko again. She's getting, well, I was like, is she getting 0 volts from me? Maybe a little volt, okay? Maybe to be fair, because she is a little stinky. You know, not even just literally since she can't shower. She is a little stinky, so maybe I'll just hit her with like 100 volts. Is that more fair, guys? She's, okay, even though I'm like standing her down, she is still, you know, kind of bad. So maybe just like a little volt. Just a little, you know? Turn on that water now. Zeke seemed to quickly slink away into the shower room. After Lyra, a weird shift in his demeanor. Wow, they're so cute. I'm happy for them. Finding love in a situation like this? Maiko, you don't actually think... That's like... That is the most lavender relationship I've ever seen. Yeah, I know. I'm not stupid. But I think even if it's unlikely to work out here, it's so romantic that they still want to try despite it all. I'm not gonna burst her. It's like, Zeke is gotta, he does not like women. That's just what I'm trying to say. Girl, you'd have to know that. You've read Yuri. Come on, girl. Is your gaydar not working? I'm not gonna burst her bubble on that one. Well, regardless, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Do you want to join me? I think I'm good for now. Laura says she wants to give me a checkup this afternoon, and she said she'll bring me food, so I'll wait until then. All right, do you have anyone you can spend time with? I'll try to figure something out, but I really don't mind having some alone time. I don't want to overwhelm her by constantly being around her. I appreciated she likely wanted some space herself, and at least Dr. Alinius would be watching over her later. Yeah, I guess it makes sense they don't really ever want her to, like, be by herself anymore. I had felt a lot more at ease leaving her alone recently. Since her attempt, Ismene had laid off her and the other corrupt prisoners a lot more. It had seemingly shaken her quite a bit. Okay, I trust you. Just come get me if you need me. I don't want to bother you, Shinku. Sprite. The little teary-eyed Sprite. Oh man. Oh, thank you, the Angel 9087. Weeby, I'm a man. But I wanted to know what your beauty routine is. Oh, that's so nice. You look really awesome and just want to know. Hope I'm not being weird for asking or anything. No, it's no problem. That's very sweet of you. I don't know. I try to keep it mostly pretty simple. I mostly just try to do SPF like all the time. Because I feel like that's like the most important thing is just like preventing wrinkles and like protecting your skin. But yeah, I feel like other than that, I usually mostly just use like the CeraVe moisturizer. I was just like Tretinoin for a little bit, but I kind of stopped with that. I've been trying to work other stuff into my routine, but I break out really easily. So I kind of like try to keep it really simple, honestly. But that's so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know. Why do y'all want to do a corrupt? Okay, fine. Y'all can do a corrupt poll. Since y'all hate me so bad, it's fine. Y'all just don't want me to shower. That's totally cool. Oh yeah, worthy. Since I think last time I gave y'all a poll like this, I rigged it. So I'll give y'all a real poll. Y'all are just gonna vote me corrupt, okay? It's not my fault that I stand Maiko. See you later, Shinku. Switching to the shower cams. Bye. They're gonna be like, what was that one TikTok? The like, 2 guys in a hot tub. Like, what is it? 7 feet apart because they're not gay. Like, I feel like it's gonna be him and Lyra in the showers. Opposite sides. Oh my God, you guys voted me worthy. Okay, it's a little close for my liking, but it's actually better than I thought it would be. I thought you would all vote me corrupt, honestly. I was thinking I was gonna be like 90% corrupt. I made my way over to the canteen to get some lunch. Finding a pair, I'd gotten quite familiar with standing by one of the tables. A strange collection of objects, tanks, and boxes assembled on top of it. Almost as soon as I was noticed, one of the pair came bounding over to me, excitement clear in his wide blue eyes.
Stinky poo.
Ah, Shinky Poo! Shinku, look what we found! Taka pointed to a small glass box filled with various pieces of foliage. Aw, is it like a thing that they made in honor of men? Aw. Are those frogs? Pretty epic, right? We found these slippery little guys in the courtyard. So we got rats last chapter, now we get frogs. How on earth did they end up there?
It's simple, really.
There were some tadpoles in the pond when we first arrived. I'm surprised so many survived until adulthood. Aw, that's pretty neat. I hope we don't get to a point where we have to eat them. Oh shit, that's kind of messed up. Isn't it? Wait, isn't it, whatchamacallit? Why can't, literally, Takumi! Oh my god, like literally my son. Wasn't it Takumi that 100 Line wanted to eat frogs or something recently? What? No! No, you guys already killed my fish! You're not killing Froggy! No, we are not eating my babies! Not my precious babies! Laura! You tell them! No one is going to eat the frogs. You're fine. Well then, why are you keeping them? It's simple, really. With a little bit of effort, they could assist me in mapping out the sewage systems in the prison. Understanding how they're laid out will be vital in finding an alternative route out here. I see. I'm not really sure how that would work, but Dr. Alinius was the one with the doctorate here, not me, so I wasn't going to question it. You see, those little adorable slimy babies will be our spies. Gonna train them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs. They'll help us break out of here, one ribbon at a time. Isn't that right, Woman the Frog? That's great. Wasn't that the name he gave the fish, too? The fish in heaven like, wow, so you replaced me really quick, Taka? Dr. Alinius wasn't usually so open with her plans. I suppose she must have been pretty confident in this one. But I couldn't dwell on that thought too long as I heard a voice humming through the halls, slowly drawing closer to the canteen. And I clearly wasn't the only person who heard it, as Dr. Alinius promptly gave Taka the tank of frogs to hold. Anyways, if you could take these to the lab as soon as possible, that would be great. Takahiro, I need to begin my testing soon. Oh, fish was a man? Okay, my bad. I was like, I couldn't remember. Man the fish and woman the frog. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry to disrespect you like that, fish. Of course, right away. Taka took the tank in his arms and turned to the left, immediately facing the person who just entered. Asuka, yeah, I figured it might have been them, since I felt like Dr. Linnaeus was like trying to get Taka to leave. Oh, so Asuka, hi. Oh, hey Taka. Huh, wait. What's that you're carrying? Are those frogs? We found them in the courtyard. Pretty cool, don't you think? Jeez, would you just look at them? They're so little. Oh my god, look at their little legs. They're your favorite animal, right? Duh, how can anyone hate them? I mean, look at their big ol' eyes. I like frogs too, they're pretty cute. I remember back in Hope's Peak, we used to sneak into the science labs all the time under the guise that you were filming some sort of segment for your show. Were you guys releasing the frogs? That's so cute. They kept on wondering where all the frogs for dissection kept disappearing to. It's a wonder they never caught us freeing them. Okay, that makes them worthy. That makes them worthy already. They were saving the frogs, man. Okay, I guess I'll end the poll. Thanks, guys, for voting me worthy. That's the most shocking thing that's ever happened. Okay, we can do frog. I see a lot of people wanting the frog poll. Frog. Worthy. Corrupt. I feel like I love Asuka, but she do be kind of a snake, though. I feel like they're always kind of turning their back on the person that gets voted corrupt. It's like, I don't know, it feels like now that Takiko's hated, they're kind of like crawling back to Taka a little bit. That's just me. And thank you, Sir D Waffles. Project Eden's Garden officially canceled. I want to cry. At least we still have this one. Yeah, I saw that today. I kind of figured that I was going to get canceled after everything that happened, but yeah, it's still sad. I just wish the best for, obviously, the victim of Faza and all the people in the project that didn't know about that whole situation. It's just very, very sad. I do believe they're leaving like the engine, or they're making like a DR editor to help other people make fan gans or something along those lines. So it's kind of like, I think it's supposed to help with people making fan gans in the future. So at least there's kind of like, I don't know, that hopefully, I guess, positive outlook, so hopefully that can be used for future fan cams and stuff, but yeah, it's unfortunate, but probably for the best at this point. And thank you, Dr. Lady, or not Doctor, thank you, Lady Lid Kid. Theory, Dr. Alinius will put chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. I was thinking about how to mention a gay frog joke. I'm glad you brought it up, because I was thinking about it. I was truly thinking about it. They kept on wondering where all the wondering where the, oh yeah, blah, blah. I guess we made quite the team, huh? We did have a lot of fun back then, didn't we? And you were always on board with making sure they didn't get hurt. I always felt bad releasing them into the wild, though. I mean, it was probably best, but I wish I could have taken them back to the troop and taken care of them. Well, if you would like, we could be parents to these frogs. Alora says we have to keep breeding them to make sure we have enough, so maybe we could take care of them together? Asuka looked away from the frogs for a brief moment and up at Taka, blinking for a moment before a small smile curled on the corners of their lips. Sure, why not? Really? I want to see how she acts against Takiko. I'm really, really curious. I mean, that's great. That's so, I mean, you're great. I mean, oh, Taka, he's so silly. Frogs! Yeah, frogs, I think. I have to take them to the lab first, but after that, do you mind if I put them in your cell? Just because mine is kind of empty right now. It's certainly no place to raise frogs, and not to mention it would be awful if Ismene did something to them, so only if you don't mind, that is. I don't have an issue with it. I'd be happy to help with the little guys, the little guys. Of course, I'll put them right there in your cell as soon as we're done. I'll knock first. Of course, yes. Oh, he's so happy, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared that Asuka's gonna, like, dump him again, you know? Like, if something else happens. Cool, well, I mean, maybe they really did just, like, change their mind. Like, oh, maybe I was being too hard on him. But it's like, if they're being equally hard on Takiko now, it just makes me feel like they're just kind of hopping from person to person, you know what I mean? Cool, well, I guess I'll see you later, Taka. I'm just gonna go check on my washing real quick. See you later, yes, please. Okay, bye, have a good day. Enjoy your washing, hope it's great. Sure. I hope it's great, too. He's such a dork. He's such a freaking dork. Oh my god. Asuka laughed awkwardly and walked through. Taka turned to watch them, leaving with the biggest, stupidest smile on his face. Aw, you know, Taka, he might have been Ellen DeGeneres and Mr. Beast coded, but he is kind of adorable. And, like, he does love animals, which is a very big green flag. Taka looked down at the cage of frogs, the same smile on his face. Woman the Frog, you are getting the biggest, fattest award when we get back to the lab. Mark my words. Taka giggled to himself and rushed out of the room, holding the frogs with glee. I looked back at Dr. Linnaeus, who had a small smile on her face. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Oh, wing woman! I'm not quite sure what you mean, Kutsuki. Okay, I thought it was the opposite, just trying to get him to leave so that, like, they wouldn't bump into each other, but she was wingmanning him! There's no way those frogs have anything to do with any sort of escape plan. Of course not. To tell you the truth, I've already mapped out the sewage system of this place. I'm currently trying to figure out the ventilation system. It's kind of cute that she was actually, I don't know, letting him think that the frog thing was like a real, like, an actual way to bust out of prison. Just kind of like, you know, humoring him so he'll get back with Asuka. But Takahiro doesn't need to know that, does he? You actually care about him quite a bit, don't you? That's my son, damn it. Alora let out a sigh, turning back to her remaining boxes of supplies. She's such the mom of the group. I care about reducing potential conflict in the prison. That's all. I meant it when I said I wanted to ensure no one else had to die. Well, whatever you say. All right, that reminds me. I put the schedule for Who's Watching Wing when up on the bulletin. Wait, for Who's Watching Wing when up on the bulletin board in the hallway. I put you on for this evening. I hope that's okay. Fine by me. Do you want me to bring food for him as well? If you could, please do. Okay, we'll get some food bonding time. All right, will do. Good luck with the rest of your work for the day. I think your assistant might be a little occupied for a while. Thank you. Do stay safe. She's like, I get to set them up and oh my god, my Takasugi. Oh, no. People shipping in the chat. I bet they wish they could vote him innocent now. After grabbing a quick bite to eat, I went back to the hallway to go check the schedule Laura had set up for the next few days. ICMYASSKEE.
So, I've got the night watch today and the morning shift Thursday. All right.
It's Zeke! God, he really hates being called Ezekiel, man. Dr. Linnaeus had been cycling, organizing when we'd each be watching Fu, since he was locked up in the room a month ago. He'd been well-behaved since the stabbing, but we'd all rather be safe than sorry. I mean, I feel like maybe he's been well-behaved because he's, you know, since he's been trapped in there. Still, since we were unable to physically lock Fu's cell, we'd each have to take turns acting as a physical guard, which some people were growing tired of. I didn't really mind it. Fu wasn't entirely unpleasant to be around. If anything, I always found it quite easy to talk about my issues with him, even if I really shouldn't. He's obviously a red flag. But before I could dwell on it much longer, a fairly frustrated Ismene huffed over to my side and scribbled out her Monday shift. I'm not doing that shit.
Ismene, I assume you just finished? How was it?
Okay, never mind. I guess I just finished the shift.
Oh, just wonderful.
Okay, so you guys are besties now, right? Yeah, that's about what I expected. Hey, at least it's only a few hours at a time. I don't care about guarding Fu. That's easy. That's fine, in fact. It's delightful. Shockingly. Oh, then why are you upset? Because every time I have a shift, I'm not able to keep an eye on things around here. And some people take that as an opportunity to walk around this prison like they own the godforsaken place. Oh, I can practically hear her laughing at me. She thinks she's so much better than me because she found a way to circumvent her entire judgment through that idiotic excuse for a man. Okay, girl, you're crashing out a little bit too much. And what does he even know? He's not going to help her at all in the long run. You both saw what happened to the last person he tried to protect, and they think I'm so unreasonable for being so bothered, girl. I think you're a little too bothered. I think you're a little too bothered, girly pop. If we just keep letting her do whatever she wants and treating this game like a frat party, then she'll either drink herself to death or get someone wrapped up with her reckless behavior and killed. Right. Jesus Christ. That was a major crash out. While Ismene had almost entirely laid off Maiko after her attempt, she'd found herself a new target, Lyra. I'm not trying to just be cruel or unreasonable. I just think that if she doesn't realize the gravity of her crime, if she doesn't think about it, then someone is going to get hurt. And yet I'm the crazy one? Me? I'm perfectly sane right now, right, Shinku? She's like shaking her, she's like, oh yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Ismene, please don't hurt me. You don't think I'm unreasonable, do you, Shinku? Well, I mean, I get where you're coming from. Exactly! But when I bring it up with them, it's suddenly, oh, Ismene, what's your damage? Why can't you just stay out of other people's lives? You've left Taka and Maiko alone. Of course I left Maiko alone. I'm not insane! Christ! And at least Taka was actually shown signs of improvement. I do feel like he has improved a lot. Why would I keep harassing him when he's actively helping the group now? Do they think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. And then I realize I found myself defending Takahiro, of all people, and I'm starting to question how we even got to this point. Oh, they drive me crazy. Maybe you should take a step back from it all. Maybe just go get a nice cup of tea. Go relax in your room, get a nice book, and just calm down, girl, calm down. I don't trust what might happen if I take a step back. I can't just sit around and do nothing. Not after what happened to Mint. Not after what happened to, okay, I guess that makes more sense why she's crashing out so hard, because yeah, the whole thing with Drackle, that really did upset her, and the fact that it was like her best friend that committed the murder, so it makes sense she wants a tight leash around stuff, but good God, I just did not expect the crash out so hard so quickly. Ismene fell quiet and looked away for a moment, a silence lingering in the air. Well, I suppose it's none of my business. I just tend to stress out about these things. Perhaps, irrationally. Whatever happens, we'll have each other, okay? You can't control what other people do, Ismene, so there's no reason stressing out about it. Just focus on keeping yourself safe and content, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Name 2 things you can see, 3 things you can touch. Just let's try to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, girly pop. Thank you, Lady Lit Kid, 1281. Me when I'm in a crash out competition and my opponents are Ismene and Takumi. We have gotten a lot of really good crash outs the past 2 streams, dude. It's kind of crazy. We're getting fed. I know. Perhaps I'm a little restless. I've been trying to keep my mind off of things. I get that, but try not to overdo it, all right? All right. I'll just try not to stress about it. It's not my business. Right. I left Akiko to her own devices recently, and she's been quiet. I don't think I'm going to go to the library to get my mind off of things. I think I'm going to the library. Yeah, girl, go to the library, get some tea. Come on. I'll talk to you later. All right, Shinku? All right. I'll see you later, Ismene paused just before she left, turning back to me briefly. Oh, is Maiko doing okay? As well as she can be. I wonder if she's kind of blaming herself for what Maiko did as well, since she probably was the main one bullying her before, you know, it happened. As well as she can be. I got her to take a shower at least. She smiled a little bit, clear relief in her face. I'm glad. Ismene left down the hall. She was clearly still tense, but trying to calm herself down. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't also a little apprehensive of whatever was going on between Lyra and Zeke, especially after Mint. Oh, Takiko. Hey, girly pop. I feel another crash out coming.
I get it.
I turned to face the small girl who had been watching me and Ismene speak.
Huh?
I get why she's frustrated, because I hate all of you motherfuckers too. It can be quite exasperating to see someone you want to be okay do things you think are just going to harm them. Especially when you think that could somehow help you could somehow help them yourself. Yeah, I was kind of getting that from her, like, crash out a little bit too. Like, she was, like, kind of acting like she hates, you know, Lyra. But I feel like they were kind of vibing a little bit, I think last chapter. And then, like, I feel like it was kind of, like, more... I don't know, I feel like a lot of her concerns was more about protecting Lyra rather than, like, her pissing her off. I guess it was a mixture of both, but I feel like there was a bit of, like, I don't want Zeke, you know, protecting her because I hate Zeke and I feel like something bad's gonna happen to her because of Zeke, you know what I mean? But I don't think she realizes that sometimes you just need to let people make mistakes. Holding tighter onto people or being too firm because you think you know better just strains things most of the time. If someone wants to do something, they'll do it even if it will hurt them.
Yeah, well, try telling Ismene that.
Exactly. She'll do this no matter what you say. Trying to stop her is just going to strain things between the two of you, and who knows how that'll turn out in the long run. Still, sitting by and just letting people make mistakes can hurt a lot. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation, huh?
I suppose so. Something was different about Takiko since her crime came out. I couldn't really place my finger on it, but she felt a lot more honest. I did miss her peppy old self. Her smile used to be enough to brighten up my day. Now she was just off all the time. I know, she's kind of giving me like the kids from The Shining or something, just like coming out of the hall, just like staring at us.
I know why she's crashing out.
Like, okay, girly pop, I'm gonna go in the next room. I don't know, I just feel like she's kind of scaring me a little bit, because I feel like it's, you kind of like need to watch the characters who like always put on that front of being like bubbly and cute, you know what I mean? I feel like those are the ones who lose it the most, you know what I mean? I did miss her peppy old self. Her smile used to be enough to brighten up my day. Now she was just off all the time. Maybe that's why I've been avoiding her more, or just the fact I was busy taking care of Maiko.
I just saw Taka walking by all giddy. He seemed to be having fun. I wonder what happened.
I think he and Asuka are starting to repair things. They agreed to take care of some frogs together.
Is that so? Interesting. Asuka used to be my best friend, but I guess I just got dumped, huh?
I imagine it's gonna be rocky for a bit, but I think this has been a long time coming since the trial. I'm glad for... Bro, you're just rubbing salt in the wound at this point. I'm glad for them. I hope it works out. I think it'll make them both happier. Why is it looking at Kanade a little bit? ... well, time will tell, won't it? 'Cause I feel like it's just kind of like Shinku basically, like, in between the lines being like, wow, I think Taka will make Asuka happier than you did, Takiko. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like it was kind of the I'm gonna fucking kill you spray. Oh god, Takiko smiled slightly and walked past me into the canteen to presumably get some lunch. Oh, she hates us. She's gonna murder us. I really hope Taka and Asuka would be able to repair things. I knew it would take a while, but the fact that they were able to talk to each other again was an amazing first step. I feel like Shinku's not very sensitive. I feel like he's not very good at, like, what is it? Maybe like reading body language? You know what I mean? I guess he's been so distracted with Maiko, he hasn't really, like, thought about it, but, like, I feel like that was kind of insensitive what he just said. I was glad to see others like Takiko and Dr. Linnaeus were rooting for them as well. Delulu. Dude. Even if it didn't work out in the end. Girl, she is not rooting for them. Maybe seeing her friends so happy would get Takiko out of whatever slump her corrupt verdict had gotten her in. Help her get her appetite back. Girl. I figured Ismene laying off her would do something, but I think it's just something she's going to have to figure out on her own at this point. Yeah, homie has no awareness. What does Takiko even do? She runs a Twitter empire, excuse you. After my chat with Takiko, I made my way to my cell. Something felt different in the prison recently. I felt like it was only so long until the cats started meddling with us again. Oh, you know what? Something I didn't really get to bring up earlier. It was cute how Mononeko had little, like, cat toys of all the characters. I think it'd be kind of like messing them up, you know what I mean? I think I saw, like, some of the stuffing coming out, in the April Fool's video, but I was like, that's a cute little detail. We've been here around a month last time. Before the cat introduced the hostage motive, I was certain if no one was killed for another week, the cat would take action. Until then, I was determined to maintain my peace. So I turned to my desk, ready to settle in for a session of writing, when... Hello, Shinku, you called? Why do you always do this? It's like you cherry-pick the moments I want to be alone. Bitch, I can't cherry-pick when there's a whole orchard of time you spend alone. God, you are such a lonely bitch. What do you want this time? This is about me being cooped up recently. Yeah, well, kinda. Like, I know that purple guy you really like died or whatever, but it's been like 3 weeks. Can you, like, get over it? The viewers are bored of you grieving. Move on and try to make some new yaoi, dude. I mean, Zeke's obviously gay. Can you, like, an enemies to lover thing? I don't know, shit. Someone died, Mononeko. 2 people. I think it's reasonable for me to grieve. I just want to be alone right now. At what point does it stop being reasonable and start being attention-seeking? Are you serious? Do our lives mean nothing to you at all? Yes. Both of them. Mint, Dracul. They had families. They had lives to go back to, and now they're... Appeal to emotion. Argument invalid. Are you trying to manipulate me yet again? I can tell you've been hanging out with Maiko, huh? Got some of that emotional manipulation going on. Thank you, the vending machine. Corner, thanks for the donation. Our ultimate novelist can't read for shit. Yeah, dude, he cannot read The Room. He needs to stop reading books and start reading The Room. You know? What? Bottom line is, I don't care. Most of you are going to be dead by the end of this. You can't just drop that so casually. Our lives only matter in how much they bring in viewers. When you stop doing that, I don't have much reason to keep you on air. You know, telling me how little I mean to you isn't going to make me want to do what you want. Okay, well, think of it like this. You only live once. You might as well try and at least get some action before you kick the bucket. Why would you want to do anything when this whole thing is being streamed? I don't know. I'm not gonna judge what you're into. You're all adults. That's not what I meant by it, and you know it. People were switching to the shower cams earlier, and everybody knew nothing was gonna happen with Zeke and Lyra, so come on, the people want spice. If you're so insistent on not hanging out with anyone, then there is one way you could stay in your sad little cell and still make good content. Mononeko hopped off my desk to reveal they'd left a larger box of tapes and a tape recorder on it. If you want to stay in your cell, do me a favor and record some interesting inner thoughts or anything interesting on these tapes. Huh? Why would you need that? Talking head segments, huh? Duh. Cutaways for when we make the edited version of the stream with the best bits. Oh my god, like a confessional room? You're going to edit this whole thing down? Duh. Everyone wants their content shorter and shorter these days. I'm gonna make this a TikTok series, bitch. As long as we get the basic gist of things, it shouldn't really matter if we cut out the parts where not much is happening. You do know the first thing... Do you not know the first thing about content creation, Shinku? This just feels a bit strange for a snuff stream. Little talking head segments and personal tapes will do wonders to make the cuts less jarring and edit things to have a nice, consistent narrative. That's not the part I find strange. Haven't you watched Big Brother, dude? Anyways, I'll leave you to decide what to do. I've got to drop these tapes to a few others still. Have fun! Interesting. I feel like these might come up in the case eventually. And by the way, if you have anything you'd want, I kind of want to see us like shit talking each other. I feel that's usually what people do in the confessionals anyways, you know what I mean? Just like, what the hell was she wearing? And that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll look through the confessionals and get some tea later. Oh shit, oh no, I didn't mean to, oh no, he said something about mint too, and I didn't mean to skip it, damn it. If you double down your friendship with Dracul, pretend it meant more than it did, you could use that grief to make yourself all compelling and pitiful, more pitiful than you already are. As long as your morning is entertaining, people will eat it up. When your morning is just being stuck in your room and all low energy all the time, it's really boring. Give them something to work with. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of getting like a motive almost in a little bit of a way. Like he's not saying it's a motive, but I could see it being used. I feel like maybe the motive will be like after they record the confessionals, yeah, he'll like use the, you know, start showing the confessionals to each other to make them like want to kill each other or something like that. Oh, don't look at me like that. You should be happy. You already have such an advantage compared to the others. If you don't feel comfortable with that, I suppose you could settle for talking about the girls. You've been close to Molly recently, no? Huh. Now that I think about it, she's kind of like Dracul, isn't she? Chubby, trapped in her own little world, unwilling to face reality. Okay, no body shaming. Now, I'm not saying you have a type, Kutsuki, but... By panic, am I right, gang? Now, don't look at me like that. I wasn't making an accusation, just pointing out a funny little coincidence. Anyways, see you soon. Hope she doesn't kill anybody. Lamau. Mononeko jumped through the vents, leaving me with the tapes. I suppose I could record one, or I could get out of my room and spend time with someone else. Oh, is this gonna be free time? Either way, I had some time to kill before it was my turn to watch food. Okay, cool. Free time. I don't know, should I record it? You can now record tapes at your desk. I'm kind of curious to see. Oh, wait. Oh, recording tapes will pass the time like sleeping in your bed would, but each time you do it, your popularity rises ever so slightly. Okay, interesting. I'll probably just hang out with people then. Doing free time will still get you more popularity, but it's a good way to passively raise your popularity when you don't feel like talking to the other prisoners. Okay. However, if you record too many tapes, other prisoners will start to wonder why they keep hearing you talking to yourself in your cell and grow suspicious of you. This will cause your trust to lower. Interesting. I don't know exactly how this affects everything still, but you should be entirely fine if you do it in moderation. Have fun! Okay. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing the favors. I was just kind of wondering if it was going to give me like any like unique cutscenes, I guess, but if it's just to raise my popularity without hanging out with people, then I feel like I would mostly just want to, whatchamacallit, hang out with people or do favors or whatever. Okay, let's see. Dr. Elenius. Ah, Kutsuki. Prepared for your watch tonight? Yeah, how's your shift going? Any complications? None so far. I've given him a shower, so no need to worry about that. It's almost concerning how good his behavior has been recently. I was anticipating more resistance. We should be glad. Don't worry so much. It's suspicious. Just stir shit up for no reason. We should be glad. You already got so much on your plate, Dr. Elenius. I'm glad Fu isn't causing you any more issues. I don't want you to have any extra stress in your life. I suppose I should be grateful. It does make handling him fairly easily. Admittedly, these guard duties have been fairly useful for me. They give me a bit of pause for my work. I am starting to think I need these breaks. Speaking of which, Wang is changing now. I have a little time to spare. Would you like to stay and chat, Kutsuki? Nah, I think this isn't a favor. I want to see if there's a favor. Very well. Let me know if you change your mind. Can I hang out with the frogs? The frogs that are allegedly more innocent than I am. I see you, chat. I see you voting them innocent. I mean, to be fair, I guess the frogs, they can't even really do anything bad. Who's this? Oh, Zeke. Turn it to 200 degrees. Why the hell is it telling me? Telling me as an angle instead of temperature. Oh my god. Hi Zeke. What are you doing? Being an awesome kick-ass boyfriend and getting my hot girlfriend who I kiss on the mouth food. That's what. Did you hear I said girlfriend? By struggling to turn on an oven. Hey, it's not his fault. He can't be pretty and smart, okay? That would just be unfair. No, I totally can. I just need to figure out how far 200 degrees is. I think they mean degrees Celsius. The hell do cells have to do with this? Explain the metric system. Leave him to burn the food. Do it for him. Do it for him. And nail it down a little bit and turn the dial on the oven to the correct temperature. There, that should be right. Huh. I mean, I knew that shit already. Don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised someone like you could figure it out too. Sure. Whatever you say. Well, anyways, these aren't going to be done for another 15 minutes or so. So want to stay and chat while I wait? I guess, please no. Well, whatever, your call. Oh, Zeke. Oh, Zeke. Is there any favors? Can y'all let me know in chat if there's any favors I can do this round, or is it just free time events? Figure I might get several, you know, free time events, so. Or several chances to do, you know, events. So I was like, I don't know if I should, keep trying to look for people to this is where Mint would have been. This is where Mint would have been if he was still alive. I'm gonna die. Why do you have to go? Why do you have to go? He was so young. He was so young. Oh god, no favors yet. Okay. Who should I hang out with then? I mean, I'm always down to hang out with Zeke. I do love him. Should I hang out with Takiko? I feel like she is kind of interesting to me though too. Maybe I'll give a couple of. Oh, he had a grave. There was a grave there. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'll do a poll since you guys love poll so much. I think I'm between Takiko and Zeke, so I can always look for, oh yeah, there's always Taka too. Okay, who to hang with? Should I do Taka too? Let's add Taka as a wild card. Tab. Zeke. I'm not hanging with Maiko again too. I do like Maiko a decent bit. And then Takiko. Takiko. Okay, cool. Drink some tea in the meantime. Mint would have loved tea. Should I just hang out with Mint's grave? Maybe I should just hang out with Mint's grave. Pretend like he's still here. Pretend like he's still here, man. Okay, Takiko's really winning. Dang. Okay. I will see if I can find her. Nope. We can always hang out with whoever gets second next time. Oh wait, who is this? Oh, Taka. What am I missing? What am I missing? Taka was looking through various boxes, searching for something. He seemingly had a lot of energy today. Taka? What are you looking for? Oh, Shinku, perhaps you could help me. I'm trying to get the frog tank in Sugi's room properly set up. Do you have any ideas for what I should put in it? Toys, water bath, gravel. Toys? Toys? Like what? I don't know, balls or something? Maybe a little hamster wheel? I thought that sort of thing was for hamsters. Right. I've never really had a pet before. I'm not the best person to ask about this sort of thing. Oh, I see. Well, don't you worry. I can figure this out all on my own. Just to watch me. Suki's gonna be so impressed. Good luck. Okay. I think y'all want me to hang out with Takiko anyways. God, she is really kind of dominating the poll. Oh, she's in the church. Oh, it's through the garden room? Okay. I was just there. Was it? How did I get there again? Oh man, the school is too confusing. Oh god dang it. At least he runs really fast. I think it was through here, actually. I do not remember how to get to the church. I feel like I was just in the garden. Okay. Oh, is it right there? Okay. I see people saying to save, too. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, she is here. Wait, I want to see Mint's grave. I missed it. I miss him so much. He would have been in church, too, if he was still here. Okay. Takiko, what are you doing here?
Oh, Shinku. Nothing. I'm not really religious. I guess I just wanted to go somewhere quiet.
The statues here are nice, aren't they?
Angels, that's what Molly wanted to become, isn't it? People have this idea that angels are meant to be pure, devoid of ill intent, perfect and flawless, because they're meant to be above human vices. But in reality, angels are destructive, ruthless, and beyond all human emotion, including empathy. I wonder if she wanted to become one above everything. I think she wanted to stop feeling anything. I get that.
She's being so creepy. I think we probably shouldn't speculate on that sort of thing. It seems distasteful.
If you ask me, I think it was just one of those cases where she didn't want to die. She just wanted to disappear. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, God. I understand it, I think.
Of course you do.
What's that meant to mean?
I think everyone feels that way. But in the end, you have to live with whoever you are. You can't disappear. You just have to find ways to make life livable for you.
Is that why you did what you did?
Would you have preferred I reached my breaking point?
No, absolutely not. Takiko seemed a little stunned at how quickly I responded. Look, I don't agree with or understand your crime. It seems incredibly cruel to me, but no matter how cruel you were, I'm glad you're alive. When you are doing well, you can brighten up so many people's days. And I know you've gotten others through some tough times. If you weren't alive, I'm sure things would be a lot worse for a lot of people.
I didn't know you found talking to me that important.
If I'm honest, it's been a little tricky going without it for so long. I know you're going through a lot right now, but I hope you can grow to a point where you feel comfortable being happy again. I miss talking with you. Something in Takiko seemed to shift slightly, her demeanor changing.
If you really need it, Shinku, we can chat right now. I don't mind.
Okay, let's do it. I'd really like that, actually, if you're sure you'd be okay with it.
Sure.
Okay, creepy. She's a little creepy, though. She's sweet, but she's a little creepy. Takiko had become distant since her verdict, separating herself from the core of the group. While before she was always checking in on others and doing what she could to maintain group harmony, now she didn't seem to have the energy to do that. Yeah, I feel like she's just one of those people that, like, is always being selfless, so it's just like that resentment builds up over time. I feel like she was so shocked that, like, Shinku was genuinely worried about her. Like, she really seemed like, oh wow, somebody's actually worried about me. Like, I guess it could be one of those things too, because she's like popular when it comes to like being, what is it? She's like a rent-a girlfriend or something kind of thing. But she's like popular online and when doing that, but I guess it's kind of like she's probably putting on like a fake version of herself. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, people don't genuinely care about me. They care about like my persona type of thing. So I think that probably really did touch her, what he said. Thank you, the angel 9087. Good life advice, Takiko. Don't stab me in my sleep. For real. For real. We gotta get on her good side, okay? We gotta get on her good side. Especially after Shinku made that dumbass comment earlier. She seemed completely worn down. It's hardly a chance to speak to her. Rena's sister, that's what it was. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But despite the fatigue...
So, how exactly can I help you?
Brief moments shone through that showed, in part, she still seemed obligated to help. I was actually hoping I could check in on you for once.
Oh, is that so?
You've been so distant from everyone else. It made me a little worried for you, all things considered. I was just wondering how exactly you've been faring with your corrupt verdict.
Well, what does it look like? Sorry, I know you're just trying to show concern, but it's all right. It's been a month now. I've gotten used to it.
I would have hoped the audience would have had my back a little more, but I know deep down from the start, I expected this.
Yeah, I mean, your crime reveal seemed pretty bad.
I can't imagine Ismene was very happy seeing you got those people to...
Okay, this is Shinku saying it. I can't imagine Ismene was very happy to see you got those people to to off themselves. It's a touchy subject for her.
And you?
Huh?
Never mind. I just noticed out of everyone, you've been particularly judgmental. It makes me wonder if I touched a sore spot. Well, I'm sorry.
If you really were, could you put a little more enthusiasm into it? Adding the sorry part makes it seem like it's not genuine.
I don't really see the point, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry, that's not what you want to hear. I know that. But I could apologize and beg. I could say sorry countless times while crying and sobbing. I could tell you how guilty I felt, but deep down, you just think I was manipulating you, right?
Probably.
If Taki can act like she cares about all of her problems when she's that cruel, then she can act like she's sorry. Don't fall for her tricks. You'll just get hurt and used, too. I'd rather save myself the trouble of twisting myself into pieces, trying to get forgiveness that'll never really come.
I mean, she is kind of right. That's probably what happened. Well, can you blame us? That's exactly what happened to Taka, too, actually, when he started trying to, like, kiss up to everybody. You're shockingly self-aware a lot of the time.
I guess it would be easier to swallow if I was stupid, huh? If I didn't know what would happen if I sent out those messages, if I didn't know exactly what my fan base would latch onto, if I was blissfully ignorant, innocent, a victim. But I did know, in part. I wanted those fucking people to die.
It's like, I don't think, did anybody actually die from her messages? I feel like it was just like leading people to send death threats and stuff. I don't know if it actually happened. Not that it really makes it that much better, but I feel like, you know, it would be good to know. You know what I mean?
But when they got someone to go private, it felt really, really vindicating. Yeah, that makes me the worst to you, doesn't it?
It's a little like creepy smile there for a second.
But it's the truth. It felt like I finally had a way to bite back.
Against what? Your agency screened these people.
But creeps still slip through the cracks, sure. They couldn't have four hurt me physically. There were rules against that. But I still saw the way they looked at me. I saw all those mangas and the girl.
No, you know, honestly, valid crash out. Oh, that would gross the hell out of me too. I wondered if, yeah, she kind of had like a lot of weird customers, like given, I know she's like an adult, but she looks very young. I think she's like 18, so she's like barely an adult, but like, she still looks really young. So I'm sure her like customer base was creepy men. You know what I mean? And they're like, I don't know. I can understand why she's a little fucked up.
But I still saw the way they looked at me. I saw those mangas and posters they had with young anime girls. I'm not stupid. I'm not innocent. I knew exactly what that meant.
Oh, God, that would creep me out so bad if I was her. Oh, she have to go to their houses, too.
And I'd feel worse if I just sat there and did nothing about it. If I stayed in blissful ignorance until someone eventually did get hurt. A girl not registered with an agency. A girl with less protections.
You know, she did it to help people.
Or just a girl walking to school.
Damn. You didn't know they were going to.
But on the off chance they would, I wasn't going to risk it. And what could I do? I mean, look at me. I'm tiny. If I said anything in person, if I acted out, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Huh. God, she is really interesting too. It's really cool kind of actually getting like, I don't know, getting to know her a little bit, because I feel like so far we've just gotten such a like fake persona of her. I'm like, wow, this is the first time I feel like I'm actually talking to Takiko, and like, you know, it is kind of like a little bit of vigilante justice, I guess, in a way. I don't know that those guys are, I guess, gonna do that, but like, I do understand like why she was creeped out, and I guess I feel like, I don't know, I guess I kind of understand the power trip she gets by like wielding her audience. And she mentioned that like she's small, she's innocent, innocent looking, I guess. She's like tiny, you know? If she's like with these like creepy guys on dates, she knows she can't do anything because they could physically like overpower her. So I guess I can see why in her mind she's like, oh, you know, finally I can be like, you know, the powerful one in this like online space. You know what I mean?
But I could go for something much bigger. The reputation. That was where my power was. At first, it was just raising awareness, you know?
There's definitely a better way to go about this. To be fair, honestly, there is definitely a better way to go about this, but like, I do kind of understand her thought process at least, you know what I mean? I mean, like, she could definitely, like, I don't know, like, yeah, like I said, there's definitely a better way to go about this, but I can understand her thought process. She's a very interesting character.
At first, I was just raising awareness, you know, making sure people knew to avoid them. But if people figured out who I was talking about, then before I knew it, everyone was going after them. I panicked at first, but then I realized I didn't really care, you know?
What?
I mean, they were creepy. They deserved it. If anything, this would discourage them from doing anything else in the future. It was better than nothing being done about them. That audience can say I'm corrupt all it likes. I know the people who really deserve to be in here are those people my fan base went after.
I understand that you wanted to raise awareness to make sure they didn't hurt anyone, but I feel like, yeah, it's like the better way to go about this would be like donating to charity to protect minors and stuff, you know what I mean? Not like, I don't know, sicking her audience on like people she just kind of deemed to be creepy. Like, I'm sure they were creepy, but there's not any... We don't know enough about them, I guess, to really, kind of like judge it more properly, but yeah. What about the people who were just a bit awkward, who wouldn't have hurt anyone, that you just got hurt off of bad vibes, or just because they were socially inept? Yeah, it's like if they were just awkward and stuff, that's fucked up, you know what I mean? If she went to their apartment and they had like lolly shit on all the walls, and I'm like, I kind of get where she's coming from. But like, if it's just like they were awkward or something, that's kind of like, that's too much. It's still not, I guess, good to like send her whole fan base after them, but I can see more why she would be like really uncomfortable and upset by it. I don't know. I guess it's difficult with all these characters because they're all so gray, you know what I mean? That you got hurt just off of bad vibes. Tikiko, I understand you started this all off with good intentions, but you're not an official police authority. You had no way of determining who really deserved this. I was like, maybe, we better just to like kind of report those people to the police, I guess.
I've got a better question for you. Why is it you're so keen to immediately leap into finding some hypothetical victim in my situation? Why do you invent people who might have existed and unfairly have gotten hurt to make my situation worse?
It's like, that's what I was saying, is like, we don't know, like, who it is, I guess, exactly. We don't know if it is just this hypothetical awkward person who just, like, couldn't talk, or if it is creepy lolly man, or she was doing it to both of them.
Is it just because you genuinely think there were? Or do you just want to make me look worse? To not take your chances with me? Or are you projecting?
Are you creepy, Shinku? Do I need to send my Twitter stands after you?
More importantly, I never killed anyone.
Okay, so people did die. That was what I was trying to get at too. I was like, did people actually die? Because like, that does change things. I mean, like, that does change things. It's like, you do it, somebody dies from your actions, and you're still like, oh well, tee, I'm still gonna keep going. That's pretty fucked up.
I never killed anyone myself. I never asked my fan base to take it that far. I just implied it. For all intents and purposes, my crime is just vague tweeting.
You know it's more than that.
I know, but my hands never directly spilt blood. There was always a level of separation, a part of it out of my control. So why is Ismene, someone who killed someone directly, worthy, and I'm not?
Yeah, the Ismene vote was just kind of messed up.
Don't answer that. It's because the audience invented an imaginary version of the professor who deserved it. One who was foul and awful and was a creep. Like the people I killed, teehee. The exact type of person I sent my fan base after.
Damn, she do be kind of clocking the audience though a little bit.
But when it's real, when it's not imagined, it's not worthy. Funny how that works, huh? I wonder why people invent imaginary perfect victims for some situations and imaginary justifications for others. I suppose it just depends on the person. I must have seemed too good to be true, too artificial, too fake.
That was what I thought about her, honestly. Kind of like based off of what I'd seen. I felt like there was something dark lurking. Just 'cause, like, you're in this game and you're always putting on this like happy-go-lucky persona, so I knew there had to be something lurking. Maybe that is why. It's just so interesting just talking about this from like a scientific perspective. You know what I mean?
The world has become so cruel that the idea of someone just wanting to be kind is preposterous.
I mean, girl, you are kind of evil. It's like, they weren't wrong. It's like, you know, I feel like the audience is clocking her and she's clocking the audience. It's a clock off.
So if someone stops being perfect even for just a moment, the mob jumps onto it as proof that they were right. Vindication that people are just awful, so they can continue doing things as they please. That's why I'm not surprised I got corrupt.
I'm not sure I really get it. Too many big words, but I guess it's good you've been able to anticipate it. You've clearly been doing a lot of thinking about it, for better or for worse.
Well, it's kind of all I can do right now. I used to cook a lot for others, but I can't really do that now. If you don't get it now, I could try to explain in a way that would be more easily digestible next time, maybe for small little shinku brain. Small little peanut shinku brain.
Sure, that might help. Although I really do hope that you're able to do some genuine self-reflection with all this thinking. Bro, you killed your sister. It's like, Lois Shinku is like judging her, and it's like, girly pop, you are not innocent.
Oh, don't worry. I'm already well aware of what I did wrong. It's funny how people pick and choose what I'm aware of and what I'm not.
She really does not like people underestimating her. You're really not happy with the audience, are you? Gosh, I feel like she probably has had a lot of people looking down on her. It is annoying when people look down on you, like, or like, oh, they like just based off of how you look, they assume you're like stupid or whatever. So I feel like she probably gets that a lot too. She's so shady. It's so funny how the audience just picks and chooses what I'm aware of and what I'm not aware of, huh? It's just so interesting. Just the way she says it, like she's still being, yeah, so passive aggressive. Like, what makes it just extra like shady, you know what I mean?
Whatever gave you that
Impression. I'm just saying it's interesting, Shinku. It'll be so interesting when they all kill themselves. And I'm the one at the helm. I was a little curious why Takiko seemed to have anticipated this verdict. Beforehand, she'd done nothing but placated the audience. She would constantly talk to them, constantly entertain them directly. Why would she do that for an audience she knew had already decided they hated her? Friendship, witch hunter. Oh man. Food time. As the evening snuck up on me. I am kind of curious. Do you guys know with the audience, they can just switch cameras, right? Like, whatchamacallit, to whatever they want to watch. I feel like it's probably like the Big Brother live streams, right? You can just kind of watch whatever room you want. But I guess some people might just be watching Shinku. Does Shinku have stands? I feel like Shinku... I feel like if we did a poll on the audience, I feel like he would not have that many stands, to be completely honest. I mean, God, if Lyra got voted corrupt, I feel like Shinku's definitely not getting voted worthy. As the evening snuck up on me, a sense of dread filled my stomach. I realized it was my turn to watch Fu, so gathering the tray Dr. Linnaeus had pre-prepared in the canteen, I made my way to his cell. Over the last few weeks, I'd done this a few times. Fu seemed to be oddly fond of my company. I think he just liked catching me off guard. He was so friendly to me sometimes that I forgot he'd made it no secret he was only looking out for himself, especially with what he did to Taka. Still. Fu clearly had a soft spot for the younger girls, Takiko and Asuka especially, but he also seemed to have developed a soft spot for me. I couldn't exactly place why. He just saw how kawaii you were in that April Fool's video, and he was like, God, my paternal instincts are kicking in. But as I entered, placing down his tray, he gave me the same old warm smile. I would be kind of curious to know like a popularity contest of like all the characters in this game. Not necessarily like a worthy corrupt, but just popularity, you know what I mean? But as I entered, placing down his tray, he gave me that same old warm smile. Hey kid, your turn again, huh? Come on. What's with a long face? Have a seat, why don't you? Unless he's pretending to be nice, just so like... he can get out of the cell, you know what I mean? Can I get you anything? Brandy, perhaps? Because, yeah, he was doing good with Ismene, too. And I feel like there's not really any reason for him to be, like, super nice with her. But she said his, whatchamacallit, his company was delightful. Dr. Linnaeus, let you have alcohol? Well, she doesn't need to know about it. It can be our secret, kid, can it? Maybe that's why he liked me. As much as I was a bit of a teacher's pet, even if he told me something he shouldn't, I always kept my mouth shut. I never told Dr. Linnaeus about things like this. I ain't no snitch. Probably thought he was out of some sort of fondness. In reality, I was just scared of what he'd do if I got on his bad side. Brandy isn't your thing. Ever tried amaretto? I think you'd like that more. Ugh, brandy is so intense. Blech. It's like, sometimes I'm like, man, do people really enjoy, like, whiskey and brandy and that kind of stuff? Or they just, like, pretend to enjoy it to, like, look cool? Tastes so bad. Burns your fucking throat. Especially people who just drink it plain. I'm like, God dang, you're not even gonna add some Coke to it, dude? Like, really? Just gonna raw dog it? He poured the rich amber liquid over a few cubes of shining ice and gave me the glass. Here, have a sip. Just one. I don't want to make this a habit. Whatever you say. I had a sip and... Really? That's not half... Oh, God, I hate brandy. Oh, that's not half bad. Tastes like almonds, huh? Wasn't almonds the thing that tasted like, arsenic or something? It's kind of sweet. Makes it easy to drink. I actually like that quite a bit. Really? It's sweet? Sure you don't want any more, kid? I feel like usually brandy, all the brandy I've had, or unless I'm like thinking of whiskey or something getting confused, always been so bitter. If you're trying to get me drunk so you can get out, then it's not going to work. You're sharp. But nah, I ain't playing anything like that. As long as I get a little chat with all of you, I'm planning on sticking to my best behavior till I'm lit out. Do you offer everyone alcohol during these little chats? Only you and Scrunchy. I don't think that's true. Because Ismene said that he was delightful. And I feel like she would not use that term lightly, especially since she was crashing out. And thank you, the Angel 9087. Do y'all have a favorite drink? Doesn't have to be alcoholic. What is my favorite drink? Milkshake? Oh, dude, you know what? Oh, man, I don't really drink anymore. But when I did drink, dude. What was it? It was like was it a chocolate margarita? No, it's like, dude. There was like this one alcoholic drink that just tastes like a milkshake. It was so freaking good. Me and my best friend, we like made it together one time when we were just like, I don't know, doing like a sleepover together, like or I think it was like right around the time we turned 21. But God, we got so sick drinking that because it's just so sweet. But yeah, probably not. Non-alcoholic would be like a milkshake. God, I love milkshakes so much. They're so freaking good. Oh, dude, like an Oreo milkshake. Oh, don't think you should be encouraging that. You know, you and her are both awfully fond of amaretto. Must be something about being easier to stomach than the other drinks. Oh, I guess he was having amaretto, that's why. I don't think I've ever had that. Oh yeah, mudslide. That might actually, was it a mudslide? I did have a mudslide before, actually. That was really good, but it was something else. It wasn't a margarita. It wasn't a mojito. God, it's like that other word for a mixed drink, but I can't remember it. And you're awfully good at changing the subject. Hey kid, I wanted to ask you about something. What is it? I guess I've just been thinking recently. I wanted to hear some different perspectives. If someone does something bad for a good reason, most people usually think it's justified, no? Well, it depends what it is. True, but almost no one is going to shame a starving child for stealing a loaf, are they? No, that would be ridiculous. If someone murders a pedophile, that's just cleaning duty, isn't it? I suppose so. You're more likely to think the murder was justified in that case. But I wonder, if someone does the opposite, if someone does something good for a bad, selfish reason, does that make the good action less morally good? Is that what you did? What do you mean? Well, if someone does something that helps improve a community for the better, but does it purely for fame or attention as opposed to actually caring about the community that they're advocating for, does it make what they did any less good, Mr. Beast? Are you Mr. Beast, Foo? I mean, I don't know. I think it's still good as long as it helps. I think like the person's still worthy of criticism, but I think the overall impact is still good. You know what I mean? You did mix Baileys in the drink. Oh, White Russians are good too, but it's not a White Russian. God, I don't remember what the drink was. Man, I'll try to remember it at some point and let y'all know what it was. But it was just like a chocolate milkshake, kind of, but like alcoholic. But you did mix Baileys in it. I do remember that. Does it make what they did any less good? Once again, I think it depends. Depending on how good the action is and how bad the motivation was, I think it's a balance. The motivation can't be worse than the good that was done, if that makes sense. How good the action is and how bad the motivation was. Okay. Interesting way to look at it, I think. You're a big fan of non-answers, aren't you? Are you a politician? Yeah? Just an observation I've made, kid. You don't got too much conviction. It's never yes or no with you, is it? You're always trying to find a nice, comfortable stance in the middle, as if your scared certainty would lead to backlash. It's almost like making a firm stance in the past hasn't gone well for you. No need to get so tense, kid. I'm just an old man spitballing. Relax. But you're kind of clocking my tea. I don't know why someone who's so open about being morally bankrupt is so intent on talking about moral dilemmas. Why does it matter to you? I was just making conversation, kid. Anything wrong with that? No, there isn't. You had me worried for a moment there, kid. He is very he does kind of give non-answers a lot. Fu did kind of clock him there. You started getting all snappy and defensive. I thought I might have accidentally struck a nerve. I kind of understand that, though, because I tend to do that a lot, too. I tend to always kind of go, like, not be wishy-washy, but I like to always see, like, every side of things, especially with questions like that where it's, like, kind of gray, you know what I mean? It's like, I can see it being bad depending on how bad the person is, but then how good the action is, you know what I mean? Sorry, I think you should do it more. Huh? If you don't stand up for yourself, you get swallowed by the others. Besides, I'm quite fond of seeing you bite back. Reminds me of myself when I was younger. I don't think doing what you're fond of is the best idea considering your current situation. I never know until you try. I'm just getting pretty fucking sick of hearing Snake Tat complain about you every time he is so obsessed with me. Okay, am I his new crush? Like, for real, Zeke. Like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, oh my god. You mean Ezekiel? Oh, that's the name. He loves it when you call him that. We've been here for 2 months and you still don't know everyone's names? Hey, kid, come on. Cut me some slack. I've been almost half our time here locked up. And whose fault is that? If you didn't want to be here, you shouldn't have been so impulsive. And to be honest, I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. What? I mean, all things considered, I got a pretty sweet deal, didn't I? Get all my clothes washed for me, all my food cooked and brought to me, and constant company. And you know the best part of that company, kid? I've basically got 24/7 protection of my little gamble. If anyone tried to murk me while guarding me, then the schedule would prove they were the one who could have done it. Oh, I feel like this is a death flag. I feel like this is such a fucking death flag. There's no way I can die, Weeby. I'm completely protected. Oh god, dude, I feel like you're gonna die. I feel like you're gonna die. I mean, it's just impossible. There's just no way. And even if someone attacked me when they weren't on watch duty, see, I'm even thinking about this other way. They'd have to find some way to deal with whoever was watching me. And at that point, most would just find an easier target, no? Now that he put it like that, now I want to be a prisoner. And I'm not even really trapped, am I? There's no way to physically lock my cell door, and I could just overpower most of you, damn. Have you seen my biceps? And even if I didn't want to resort to that, all it would take is laying on the old food charm and sweet-talking Pinky a little bit to be let out. She wants me so bad. She wants me so bad, just like the chat does. But right now, I'm enjoying the 5-star treatment. So that's why you haven't attempted to break out at all. Okay, so that's the real reason why he's like so chill and stuff. Bingo! Surprised no one has caught on to it. Why are you telling me this? Who knows? Maybe I'm just bored. I feel like him dying would be a very interesting mystery just because, like, he's saying, like, how impossible it would be and blah, blah, blah. So that's what makes me feel like it's a death flag. A little bit, just a little bit. I hope not. I hope not. Thank you, Andrew. Sure. Wow, $20. That's such a generous donation. Even though some of that company would be happy to clock you in the face given the opportunity. Yeah, for real. Especially Takiko. She probably doesn't talk to him at all when she comes here. I was starting to think it wasn't that simple with Fu. Only thing that's really worrying me is no one here tells me a damn thing about what's going on with Pigtails. And she barely even meets my eyes when it's her turn to guard me. Yeah, I kind of figured. She's doing fine. I don't think you should worry. I think she just needs time to work through things and realize what she did. Sort of messed up. Way worse than anything I would have done. God, I'm so innocent. Ooh, woo. She could do it again for all I care. One less creepy scum making this world less comfortable for our girls is nothing but a win from my perspective. He's such a Takiko stan. My daughter did nothing wrong, damn it. Okay, so that's his problematic fave. Thank you, Moonlark Spirits. I can't die, the idiot says. His body found the toilet at 3 a.m. That's what I'm literally expecting to happen with him being like, there's no way I can die. I mean, it's perfect, and my door's not even locked. So technically, I can leave at any time. I feel like, yeah, he's gonna die, like, in the hallway next to the bathroom or something. You know what I mean? Or gonna be like, how did he get out? Who was watching them? And blah, 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 blah. I'm sure not all of them deserved it. You'd be surprised. A lot of bad men out there. Not all men, but always a man. It's always the ones you don't suspect. Don't suspect as well. Bastards. Damn, what have you gone through? Anyways, kid, the night is young. How about we break open some cards and play a few games? All right. Perfect. You can catch me up on what you've been doing while we're playing, kid. Okay. Played cards for a few hours. Damn, I feel like if she actually did talk to Fu, they would get along just because he would be hyping her up. Be like, yes, queen, you totally deserve to make those guys off themselves. Slay, Takiko. Thank you, Andrew. Sure, Weeby. Your who to hang out with poll is still up. Yeah, I know. I kind of wanted to, I've never actually looked at the other votes. I kind of wanted to see who else won. Okay. Aw, man. Y'all really didn't vote for Taka. That is so sad. That is so sad. I honestly was thinking about doing second place for who I hang out with next, but I kind of want to hang out with Takiko again. She was so interesting, way more interesting than I expected, just because she'd been so la-di-la-di-da, you know, ever since the beginning. So I was like, wow, I'm actually getting to see the real her, because I didn't want to hang out with her last chapter because I just expected her to be like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade and that kind of stuff. But you know, it was cool to see her actually, I don't know, opening up really. We played, and just being honest, I guess. We played cards for a few hours while Fu ate his food, discussing things around the prison. I probably will just do the favors, though, whenever I can do those as well. I told him my growing concerns with certain prisoners. He seemed fairly understanding. I ended up telling Fu more than I really should have. He just had a way of getting it out of me. Eventually, my turn to watch him ended, and I left, cleaning up the tray in the canteen before heading back to my own cell and turning in for the night. Watching Fu wasn't anywhere near as bad as I always anticipated it to be. That's Daddy Fu to you. Shinku is better than me. If it was me, I would have made out with Fu by now. It's probably what the chat's saying. Fu's got so many simps. I found myself sleeping in a little due to the late night I'd had prior. Watching over Fu didn't mean I hadn't gotten to bed. Watching over Fu meant I hadn't gotten to bed until a little later than I typically would, so I was a little tired. Oh, he is a salesman, so he is probably really good at sweet talking. I was woken up by a strange knocking on my door. I wonder who it could be at this time of day. I approached the door to see someone I didn't expect. Good morning, Shinkipu! Taka, what are you doing here? Ta-da! I brought you some Taka treats! Taka held out a tray of various breakfast foods out to me, all cut into shoddy star and fish shapes. He's still making little fish shapes for Man the fish to try to make it look more nice. It had honestly made it look more ugly, but I wasn't going to tell him that. Thanks. What for? For looking after Wang last night. I've been making sure people doing the night shifts get properly compensated afterwards. I hope this is enough. Look at you being all charitable and cute. I can't touch the kitchen stuff myself, obviously, so I just sort of halved my own breakfast tray and made it look fancy. Are you going to be all right, only having half of your breakfast? I'm a skinny legend, okay? More than okay. I'll just ask Lori for a big lunch. If there's anything else I can get you, let me know. Oh, and do tell me when you're done so I can wash it all up for you. Man, he is on his, like, angel arc. Thanks, this is weirdly nice of you. Have you been doing this for everyone? Of course, why wouldn't I? I'm best boy Taka. In a sense, now we're all working to keep Fu locked up. We're all each other's workers, no? And I want to make sure I take care of my workers this time, however I can. I guess maybe, yeah, almost dying probably helped him. And I guess his best friend almost dying too. What was I doing before? Really? Wasn't great, was it? I can tell myself all I like that it's just how the industry works, but it really isn't how the industry should work. I heard a lot of people trying to do what I thought I had to. The audience may not believe I'm worthy, but I don't care anymore. I'll show the whole world that Taka Takahiro can do better. I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters how much effort you put in. I think they're already set on their opinions here. They can think what they'd like. I'm not all that bothered about appealing to them anymore. What? But you... I don't know. I've been thinking since the trial. I honestly thought everyone here hated me to bits. Most of them probably still do. I thought I had no one, so I turned to the audience in hopes at least they could give me validation, attention, or at least care about me, even if it was just them being invested and seeing when I would die. But seeing Suki save me, even if they weren't too keen on me at that moment, it reminded me that I don't need the audience to care, 'cause I got my girlfriend! I was so preoccupied thinking about the audience, I forgot I did have people in my life who did care about me, care that I could actually physically see. And it wasn't just Asuka. Laura had been kind to me. Yeah, I was like, I feel like him and Laura are kind of besties now. Looking out for me, even you in a sense, Shinku. Thinking about it all, I've made up my mind. I want to do better, not for the audience, but for the people in my life that do care about me. Look at you giving your little character arc. That's really nice to hear, honestly. I'm not going to change to all... It's not going to all change at once. I know that, but I still want to try. I want to prove I can do better. And that starts with little things like this. I want to prove I'm serious about this. You know how it is. No pics didn't happen. So eat up, Shinki-poo. Hope it's to your liking. Anything else I can do for you? And just keep that new mindset, okay, Taka? I think this will be good for you. It's like my little maid now. People won't all forgive you at once, but if you keep being more considerate, maybe people will come around to you. Yeah, it does kind of feel potentially like a death flag, too. He's like, I've decided I want to be really likable now. Oh, no. Suki has started talking to me again. I think we're going to be taking care of those frogs together. I don't know why, but since yesterday I've been all smiley. It's really fired me up. Made me want to double the help. I'm on top of the world right now. So what do you need, Shinku? Laundry? A foot rub? A cool little dance? Your room clean? A personal assistant? Between shifts, I could follow you around and give you advice like a little homunculus on your shoulder. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Sorry. I'm just buzzing right now. It's like I've just hit the bonus round of life. It's only up from here, true love. I feel like it is, just like he's smitten. It's just sort of a shame that no matter what I do, I still get the shocks. That really limits what I can do. Yeah, at least Dr. Alinius is always willing to help you circumvent them. It is sad that, like, I don't know, even if they do change from, like, the worthy and corrupt verdicts, like, he's probably still gonna die. Or, like, they still can die. It's like, it really does kind of feel like, kind of emphasizes how, like, what is it? Hypocritical the audience is, or how much they don't really actually care about, like, people getting better. Because it's like, Taka really does seem like he's genuinely improving, but it's not like they're gonna let him leave the prison, you know what I mean? Like, they're still gonna allow him to, like, be subjected to violence and potentially die at least. So it's like, it really does kind of show how, like, messed up the game makers and the audience is. Yeah, at least Dr. Alinius is always willing to help you circumvent them. I suppose so. Anyways, I'll leave you to eat. Let me know when you're done. No worries, I'll wash it up myself. I smiled as I watched Taka practically skip down the halls. He had seemed to be slowly getting his energy back since the last trial. I ate the breakfast. It could have been better, but it definitely could have been worse as well. When I was done, I moved into the hallway, intending on taking the tray to the canteen to wash it up. Taka is so kind. Oh, even the audience loves him now. Oh, God. It does feel like a death flag. Thank you, Wolf Allen. Taka is the ultimate death flag at this point. He, you know, To be fair, he gave so many death flags in chapter 1 too. I thought for sure he was dead. I thought for sure he was dead, but he survived. And he might be able to do it this time too. I'm gonna believe in him and not root for his death this time. It's, again, Taka, I'm sorry about that. It's just I loved Mint a lot, okay? But I paused, seeing a certain door in the hallway that had recently been unlocked. If Taka was able to prove he could change, if he could do better. Summoning my confidence, I stepped into the office. Who said I can't take a stance? Warden, I have a question. What? What is it? Couldn't you just ask Mononeko? If the audience votes someone as corrupt, if they prove themselves as being able to redeem themselves despite that, will you revoke all the restrictions of being corrupt? I was kind of wondering that too. What? I presented the warden with the empty tray. Taka has apparently been trying his best to take care of everyone, giving those who watch over Fu meals, helping Dr. Linnaeus. He's trying to make amends for his crime. If he keeps this up, what would be the point of continuing to punish him like he's corrupt? Entertainment? Are you serious? Yeah, I didn't think he'd ever change, but it seems like he's really started to try. He took the food that another prisoner prepared for him and gave it to you. That's hardly any work on his part. We had to sacrifice his own food, okay? How the hell is that changing? You can't deny that he's a little scrunkly and he's cute. He's putting in the bare minimum because he got stabbed and doesn't want to die. That's all there is to it. He'll always be a terrible person. No matter what he does, it won't undo or change the fact he's harmed people. Audience judgments are final. If they don't think you can change, if they want to punish you, then that's the end of it. I wouldn't overrule a verdict and name a worthy prisoner as corrupt just because they're not acting perfectly. If I did that, the votes would lose all value. But the votes aren't fair. They're not rational. Well, if you don't want to believe them, you don't have to. You can be as Lulu as you want to out there. Just don't bring you being guilt-tripped and manipulated by the corrupt prisoners into my office and make it my problem. I just thought, you don't think, that's the problem. You don't have any power here. Accept it. Don't you have better things to do than bother me? You're quite frankly the last prisoner I'd want to see. Well, damn. You would totally rank last in the poll, Shinku. Nobody likes nobody is standing you in the chat, bro. What do you have against me anyway? Don't act like you don't know. It's crime. Now, do you mind getting out of my office? Go run along and talk to someone for once or something. I don't know. Just don't come in here again and treat my office like the feedback and suggestions room. It's not. All right. I get it. I'm leaving. Well, he tried to stand up to her at least. I felt like he was kind of empowered by what Fu said too about him, needing to grow a pair and stand on business. I let out a sigh and left the office, moving into the canteen to clean the breakfast tray, pondering what I should spend the morning doing. Maiko was busy on watch duty today, so I didn't have to worry about her. Before I knew it, my legs practically started moving on their own. It had practically become routine to spend my mornings where they were taking me. Oh, I kind of missed Dracul's, I kind of missed Dracul's grave earlier. Sorry, buddy. I found myself once again in the courtyard. It had become something of a habit since the last trial. I mean, like Dracul too, but Mint, that was my boy. The bodies have been buried here, so we thought we'd erect small graves for them. That was a heavy day. Some shallow words were exchanged about how at least now the bodies would help the plants here grow, but we all knew that didn't matter. The plants would have grown regardless. I guess watering the seed of our grief with sweet honey made it easier to stomach, stunted their growth. Flowers had already been placed on Mint's grave before I got there. Messily uprooted pink blossoms. Aw, their roots still desperately clutching the dirt which they once belonged to. Pride from Zeke. I kneeled down quietly and added my own small blue forget-me-nots. Mint, I'm so sorry. What did I even have to apologize for? I wasn't sure. I just always felt the need to. Just sorry. Sorry that happened. That's rough, bro. Sorry my boyfriend murdered you. That's a lie. I knew deep down that what I was apologizing for as I turned away from his grave after a moment of thought. I guess, yeah, kind of the guilt of still, loving Dracul and like forgiving him for what he did. That's probably what he's apologizing for. Instead of moving to the less well-maintained grave, slightly off to the side. Ah, damn. It makes sense they're not taking care of his grave as much since, you know, he was the murderer. Mint's loss had been felt all throughout the prison as the courtyard became more overgrown and wild, and his absence became more notable. No one could deny something big was taken from us. And yet, once more, I knelt down and placed flowers on Dracul's grave regardless. I had no words as I just sat there by the grave, lingering guilt swelling in my chest. If I had just stepped outside, he wouldn't have had the opportunity. If I hadn't stepped outside, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to slip the poison the mask. It's really not your fault, dude. Someone else would have done something, sure. Someone would still be dead, but Mint would still be here. He'd still be. Best boy would still be alive. Oh, God. If I just kept a closer eye on Dracul, he was so clean to me. I could have saved him from his own cowardice. I don't know. Dracul did seem like he was really motivated to kill since, like, since he cared so much about his family. It just really felt like it was a matter of time at that point. Somebody might have killed before him, but, like, I feel like maybe if somebody killed before him and then he found out about the execution and stuff, then he wouldn't have killed. I guess in that way he could have saved him, but it's really not fair of him to blame himself, you know? Who am I kidding? What could I have done? He was the one who chose to kill in the first place. He'd have done it eventually if I hadn't stepped out. It was all his choice, so why am I so stuck on the what ifs? Why do I miss him so much? Oh, Shinku! I knew I couldn't stay here forever thinking. Getting too in my own head wouldn't be good. I guess he's got to feel guilty mourning Dracul's death more than Mint's too when he was like the murderer, literally. Besides, the longer I spent here, the stronger the feeling of guilt would be. I paused before leaving, walking over the pond, looking to my reflection for reassurance. Looking a little rough, buddy.
What am I even doing here?
I asked myself, looking into my own eyes, as if I was searching for some sort of reasoning behind them that wasn't inherently selfish.
This is pathetic. I shouldn't be mourning someone who's killed this much.
Yeah.
I only knew him for a month.
But you loved him.
This is just disrespecting Mint's memory.
Yeah.
Coming up with excuses, what ifs.
I figured that was what he was feeling guilty for, but I don't know if it's like... I understand him feeling guilty, but I think it's also still pretty, like, rational for him to feel this way. He was a lot closer with Dracul, too.
All just to lick my own wounds. I'm thinking all about me again, aren't I?
Is that so surprising?
Hey, sissy! What? This again! Not the hallucinations. I flicked around to face the figure, but...
She's not...
She completely disappeared. She wasn't behind me. Where'd she go? Oh!
Over here!
No, she's still here. I flicked around to where that playful, teasing voice was coming from. Only to see her standing on top of the water. How is that even possible?
It's you. Why do you keep doing this?
Oh.
Who are you?
Is that not your sister you murdered? I mean, I guess she's got a blacked out face, but I feel like that definitely looked like her in the flashbacks we saw, right?
No. What are you?
It tilted its head for a second before turning around. I guess just mean the hallucination. It's like, I think I'm like a manifestation of your guilt or something.
Wait! Don't! Come back!
Catch me if you can!
The figure hopped a few floaty steps in the pond before sinking into it, leaving a trail of ripples. And perhaps without, oh my god, perhaps without thinking, I dove in after them. Yeah, I don't think you're thinking very much. Finding myself sinking deeper and deeper into their inky black world once more. Thank you, Andrew Schur. Hallucination time. Prepare for worse WTF. Oh god. I feel it coming on. I just knew I had to catch up with them. And fast. Creepy. Oh! Oh god, I'm walking. Okay. Okay, this is like a Mori vibes. Ah! And thank you, Moonlark Spirits. What is this? Is anything? How big is this pond? Jesus. Yeah, you know, I just put in like a 50-foot pond, no big deal. The pond's actually Mariana's Trench. I don't know how we got that in the budget, but you know, Mononeko always finds a way. And thank you, Moonlark Spirits. Did Shinku forget to take his meds again? Yes. Yes, he did. I approached and saw her sitting on the tree, playfully swinging her legs. As soon as I approached, I became surrounded by similar-looking figures.
Oh, you made it.
Hey, girly pop.
What do you want from me?
Shadow face.
Me? What do I want? I don't know. You're the one who keeps clinging to me. What do you want?
Clinging to the memory of her?
I want to be left alone, please.
At that, the crowd erupted into a cacophony of giggles.
What's so funny?
So, you want to forget this all? Forget what happened?
Yeah. Is that what he's trying to be to Lulu earlier? Like, who are you? Girl I've never seen before.
Forget what you did?
Yeah.
I do. Yes.
Girl.
I see.
If I just, you know, pretend it didn't happen, if I can just pretend I'm innocent. I am worthy. Give in to Delulu, Shinku.
Well, to fully forget a memory, you have to remember it first, don't you?
That doesn't make sense.
You can't exactly forget something you can't remember in the first place. So, how about we play a game?
Unless he genuinely doesn't remember, but I don't think so.
If you're able to fully remember me, as I properly am, not in this little idealized form you've made, and accept what you've done.
Okay, maybe he really doesn't. He really has just like totally blocked out that memory, like a trauma response kind of thing.
I'll completely disappear. I'll let you get on with your life.
I don't like the trauma that me murdering you caused me, so I'm just gonna block it out. Well, that's kind of a girl boss move, Shinku, I'm not gonna lie.
How do I remember you?
Well, a memory has three things. A body, to move and act as they please. Eyes, to form their own perspective, independent of yours.
Creepy.
And a voice, to say what it thinks.
I see. And how do I get these things?
Well, how about we say our first little encounter counted towards you remembering my body?
Okay.
You certainly looked at it, hanging there. For a long time. What a freak.
Oh, is that why the Maiko thing, I guess, was really touchy for him, too? Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
For the others, let's have a little more fun. To get my eyes, let's put yours to the test. Just like old times. Let's play hide and seek. The rules are simple. Find what you seek, and I'll give you those eyes that'll help you find the truth.
Okay. I don't suppose I have a choice, but...
Right. Okay.
Great. Just close your eyes and count to 10.
Okay. I close my eyes, an uneasy feeling in my chest. I trust you with my life, Ghost Girl. Let me just close my eyes and completely surrender. This really does give Amori. 1, 2, 3. God, Amori is such a good game. 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on. Ripple, you don't want to put 6 and 7 next to each other? They knew. They knew what they were doing there, separating them into their own text boxes. 7, 8, 9. 10. I opened them and...
Huh?
I was like expecting a jump scare, honestly. Oh, we back home?
My child
Okay.
at home. I should start looking.
Ooh. Okay, freaky flashback time. I'm gonna take a quick break, too, and go to the bathroom. So I feel like I need to be, well, ready for whatever on God's green earth is about to happen. I guess we might actually finally get to see what Shinku did. I'm really curious. It really does seem like he's actually blacking it out, like, honest to God, too. But okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna head to the bathroom and maybe get a snack, and I will see you guys in a second. Okay, we're back. Yippee! Yeah. Oh, yeah. It really is giving Amori. Yes, this. So they're like the stairs. It really is Amori. I was like, damn. I really do be getting flashbacks. I was like, oh man, when I think about, oh my god, the finale of Amori. Oh my god, that shook me to my core. Such a good game though. A lot of old plants have been discarded into the kitchen bin. My dad always makes sure the fridge was fully stocked up. He wanted to make sure that no matter what, we had something to eat. Okay, we really heard him talking about his dad very much. The sink had been scrubbed to perfection. Half chopped up vegetables. It seems like he was making spinach oitashi. That was always one of my favorites. Akari didn't like it though. Not that it matters. She was usually out of the house for dinner. Okay. The kitchen was my dad's domain. He learned to cook in order to save money when we were poor. He'd always make sure I was eating well. He was very worried about my health. Did he have a mom? He hasn't really mentioned the mom very much. Calendar currently at May. Okay, yeah, there it is. My mother has all of my publishing events and deadlines written down. She was always very organized, but she made sure the 22nd is completely free from work for me. She always liked making sure, no matter how famous I got, that I got my birthday off. She wanted to make it special. It seems like that's like a really wholesome, like normal family so far. What the hell did you do? What the hell did you do, Shinku? I copied one of my most recent releases. My mom would always proofread the finalized version one last time before publication. Kinda awkward she had to read all those smut scenes I wrote. But whatever. I think my dad would read them as well. He'd just have a lot less to say about them. I'm just glad he was supportive. Oh, that's cute. That's kind of how my dad is with stuff. He's like, it's kind of weird what you do, but I'm supportive. Not weird, but I feel like both my parents are like, we don't get it, but we love you. I feel like that's kind of what his parents are like too. Akari struggled quite a bit in school. My mom always tried to help her by buying her these textbooks and giving her extra academic support, but she always ignored it. All of the textbooks have hardly been touched. Akari was an incredibly stubborn person. It kind of does seem like he's like the golden child, then Akari is like the problem child, or the one who kind of like acts out to get more attention because like it seems like the family is so obsessed with Shinku. If she couldn't do something right the first time, she saw no point in trying again. I wish she'd been a little more grateful. And that's why I have to murder her ass. Push her down the stairs. I guess we can look. Maybe ... It's still here. That's good. Unfinished drafts. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that. Unfinished drafts on the floor. I should really tidy up. Oh wait, I think I might have missed one donation. Sorry about that. Thank you, Andrew Sure. I wonder what Shinku's body is like as he's as he's hallucinating right now, because he's by the pond, so he might have, well, has Shinku drowned poll. That'll be my next, I'll put that as the next poll. And thank you, the Angel 9087. Weeby, hope you enjoy the rest of daily life. I gotta go. Thanks so much for stopping by. Honestly, I probably won't stream for too much longer. I'm feeling really tired. I'll probably try to stream for around like 3 hours, but I don't know if I'll finish all of daily life today. I kind of doubt it, because I've heard that this chapter is pretty long. But thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. And let me get this set up again. I always wanted to read. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a poll. Did Shinku drown? Did you drown? I spelled drown wrong. Can Weeby spell? I always wanted to read more, but I never really had the time. I'd always ask my parents to get me books I was interested in, and they would, but I only ever ended up reading a chapter or two before I got busy. After a while, I stopped reading entirely. I got scared I'd accidentally somehow steal others' ideas or something. I always get kind of worried about that kind of stuff too with like writing. I looked at the diary. The accounts weren't mine. Well, a list of deadlines and dates for my publishing agency, alongside an inquiry about my latest project. They'd made a variety of suggestions, but my mother would always do the arguing for me. He has gills. That's so true. It's like Aquaman or something. My dad did a lot of journaling. It was very mindful for him. He didn't seem to write all that much, but it made him happy. Okay. My father enjoyed collecting bugs, especially butterflies. Is your father Ganta? He didn't have much. My father, gentleman. He didn't have much money growing up, so never really had the time or money to spend on his interests or hobbies. I think he tried to rectify that as he got older. He spent a lot of time very fixated on his interests. Sometimes he'd be so engrossed in the community gardens, he'd forget to come home and cook dinner. It was almost endearing. I was like, his dad does seem like a sweetheart. It does seem like he mentioned that they were poor too, so it's probably another reason why they give so much, like, affection to Shinku, or I guess, like, attention to him, since I'm sure he was the one that, like, helped them get out of poverty, you know what I mean? Okay, and then I see a little fruit punch, a little Pepto-Bismol spill up here. So I guess we'll go up here. Oh, carnations. Isn't that like for, like, when somebody's passed away? Carnations rest on top of the drawer. The drawer itself is locked. Only Mom had the key. Okay, let's go. Oh, the doll. Interesting. Small plastic roses on a pretty cluttered nightstand. All sorts of knickknacks litter it. She used to have real roses, but they were replaced as she got tired of cleaning up after their constantly falling petals. Said it was a pain. The plastic ones still have thorns on them, though. The drawer itself is unlocked and filled with a few Polaroids and clothing items. Not all that much, though. I assume she used to keep more in here before the locks got removed. Okay, kind of surprised that wasn't what I need to click on. Thank you, Moonlark Spirits. Please tell me Shinku drowned. The chat really wants him to drown. 75%. I think he has gills, though. I think he's gonna make it. It's locked. Maybe I can find a key around here somewhere. I know my mother kept the keys somewhere in her office. Okay, I haven't gone to the office yet. The cabinet is locked by a 4-digit code. I know my mom kept all the important keys in here. If I can get it open, I'd have access to anything locked. Should I try to open it? Okay, let's try boob. Was she a woman of taste? Was she a woman of taste? That didn't seem to be it. Okay. Various books read out from the library, typically about subjects my mom was writing articles about. She was very vigorous with her journalism. No stone would be left unturned. She does seem very meticulous. My mother was very meticulous with her investigations. She wanted to make sure she could create the best reports possible. Nestled between them are a few books on parenting. Maybe that's her secret behind why she was such a good mother. I don't know if Akari would agree with that. Letters from Akari's school. Your daughter's a bitch. Probably about her behavior, or maybe her grades. Both are bad. It was always something with Akari. God, it's so hard being the perfect son. It must have stressed my parents out a lot. Loads of files filled with accounting records and financial documents. My mother always handled my taxes for me. She made it so I only had to focus on writing and nothing else. Damn, she was really on top of stuff. I'm really grateful she did all that for me. Girl, Akari hated his ass. Oh my god. Mom's doing taxes for him. Handling his schedule. She's like his manager. The bath is fully filled up. That's strange. We considered moving to somewhere with more than one bathroom, mainly because Akari would spend hours in the bath. I always wondered what she was doing. I remember one time when she was younger, Akari clogged the pipes by trying to flush a load of candy wrappers in the toilet. She'd brought them home and tried to hide them in her room, but was scared of my mom finding the wrappers in the bin and questioning her, so she tried flushing them down the toilet. I think it just ended up making my mom more mad when she eventually found out. The damages were expensive too, damn. She kind of is like a problem child a little bit. I don't know where the code would be. Oh, I can't click on that again. List of deadlines and dates. Oh, no, I already did that one. Various CDs. I always liked collecting them. He worked at the record store briefly and would bring me any CDs he thought would help me write. Usually after about an hour of listening and trying to write, I'd either get completely lost in the music or overstimulated by it and turn it off. When that one Yui song, Angel Above. Oh, yeah, that's why she wanted to be an angel, Maiko. Came on. I couldn't help but stop everything and sing along to it. How'd it go again? And if sometimes you feel for your love, send a little message for her. And sending, she'll be there with you with her love, waiting only for you. It's such a classic. I kind of do want to hear like an actual whatchamacallit, like recording of it. Yui Apania makes a splash. Exclusive beach photo shoot of the former Ultimate Idol. Hey now, don't look at me like that. I bought this magazine for the interview. I swear! You simp. Oh, man. Okay, I don't really... Let me see. My trusty personal teapot. Mom and Dad would constantly bring tea to my room. God. So waited on this guy hand and foot when I really got in the flow of working. One time, Akari and her friends filled it with oil instead. I was so engrossed in work, I didn't realize until I took my first sip. She always threw me off my work like that. I completely lose my focus. Oh, yeah. I feel like they were always just, like, helping him, and then Akari would be like, hey, guys, can I get, like, a meal tonight? They'd be like, shut the fuck up, Akari! I'm making tea for your brother! A picture of my parents. My mom was a journalist, but struggled to make it in the industry until I got a talent. Okay, that's what they looked like? Interesting. I feel like his mom kind of reminds me of Ismene a little bit. My dad did various labor jobs, but I managed to become a full-time house spouse. Oh my god, male wife! Once I got my talent. He spent most of his time after that cooking and taking care of the house and his plants. I'm really glad they're my parents. They're the most supportive people I know. They forget they have a daughter half the time. I was very lucky to be born as their child. Like, who? Akari, can I? Dad, you forgot to make me dinner. You forgot to make me dinner. Again tonight. Shut up. Wait, who are you? Why is there this random girl in our house? When did Shinku grow his hair out? Akari spent ages in front of this mirror, usually doing her makeup or hair. She never really had much interest in it. She just dressed up like that to fit in with her friends. At least that's what I always thought anyway. You didn't even know her, dude. Okay, maybe I should go back downstairs and see if there's anything there. I feel like I've checked everything up here for the most part. Maybe the computer? Oh, yeah. My mother's computer. Seems like it won't turn on for some reason. Oh, there's a sticky note attached to the side of the screen, though. Filing cabinet. Month, day. Hint, child's birthday. Oh, my birthday. My favorite child's birthday. Not that ungrateful swine. Thank you, Lady Lidkid. My ultimate clockmaker's OC, fuming about Shinku. Her fam were poor before she found her talent. Her parents locked her in the basement, forced her to make clocks at 15. Her parents should be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Kind of reminds me of like a Rojas parents almost. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the donation, though. Appreciate ya. Wasn't there a clockmaker in, I think it was Despair Time at a clockmaker? Calendar. Very organized. 22nd, it's completely free from work. My birthday. She just wanted to make it special. Do we know what month it is? Oh, currently in May. Okay, so 0522. Okay. 0522, 0522, 05. Oh, man. I feel bad for Akari. Okay. Oh, it's still at boobs! Okay, well, she's not a woman of culture, so... We're just gonna have to go with it. It unlocked! Master key obtained. Oh, Eden, that was her name. Man, I missed a spare time. Hopefully that updates. I think they went on like a hiatus. Oh. Hey! That's cool. Small plastic roses on a pretty cluttered nightstand. All sorts. Oh, wait, no. It's the dresser that I needed to unlock, actually. I unlocked the closet, opening it up. But what was inside made me take a step back. Oh, what the hell? Man, you're here? Oh. Oh, God.
Am I what you seek?
What? Guys, Mint's alive! We did it! I can stop the playthrough here and we can just say that he lived.
Shinku? What's wrong? Don't you want to see me again?
Yeah, but you're kind of creeping me out a little bit, buddy.
No, this isn't...
Ah, I see.
The figure took a step closer, its features warping and distorting. Oh! Oh, shit. Hey, boyfriend.
Perhaps this is it. What's with that look? This is what you want, isn't it?
All the people whose, like, deaths he's blamed on himself.
Easy comfort.
He's gonna keep going back and forth.
Easy validation. That's what you want back, isn't it?
Did we make it to Ireland? we really did drown.
A distraction.
No, I just...
Oh, whoa. Huh?
Or maybe
H?
something like this?
Don't tell me you're dead too, H.E. Oh, whoa, oh my god, they're fusing together.
Or maybe it doesn't matter.
It's all the same to you in the end, isn't
Oh.
it? As long as someone believes in you, you don't have to doubt yourself.
You don't have to love yourself. They'll do it for you.
Mint sounds so creepy, dude.
You don't have to think.
But you know all this, don't you?
This awful part of you tucked deeply away, so you don't have to face it. But you can't change something you don't recognize.
So don't look away.
The creature got oh god. Uh-oh. Am I dead? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Eyes. Wow! Whose eyes did I... What the fuck? I don't want them! Put it back! Put it back, Shinku! Why the hell would you keep that? I'm good. I don't want them. Did we dig up a grave? Oh, the eyes, like what the girl was talking about earlier. That was so creepy! Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Thank you, Lady Liquid. You, Ben drowned. Me, an intellectual. Shinku drowned. So true. So true. I think he made it, though. I think he made it, guys. Or somebody got him, potentially. Oh, my God.
Shinku? Shinku!
Oh, Ismene. Oh, she saved me.
Shinku, please!
Aw.
Huh?
You were in there for 20 minutes, dude.
You're awake.
Yeah, I guess we got the body and we get the eyes. So maybe next chapter we'll get the mouth, because that was what she said you needed to find out, like, what you did.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ismene pulled me into a tight hug, holding on to me as if her life depended on it. Thank you, Andrew, sure. Monster eyes, burn them with fire. I was like, they're so creepy, dude. They remind me of like the endoskeleton eyes in like FNAF. Ugh.
Please never worry me like that again.
Except worse, because they're more fleshy.
I can't lose you too.
She loves us too. What happened? You don't remember? I paused. A sudden cold overcame me. I realized I was soaking wet. You were out in the pond. I was so worried you'd... She took a deep breath, composing herself, wiping her tears away. Sorry. I just got emotional for a second there. It's okay. Aw, she loves us too. I'm sorry for worrying you. I'm not really sure what happened. Kind of blacked out. I think I have these now. Just pulls out some bloody eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that? Thank you, Yuan Brent DeCole. Thank you for becoming a part of the Kenjo cult. Appreciate ya. I looked over the pond. It seemed entirely normal. It's so crazy that it's 100 feet deep. Ismene looked at me with a concerned expression. I see. Well, don't worry me like that again. I thought I'd lost you, just like that, and I couldn't do it again. I couldn't lose you too. I was so scared. For just a moment, I felt so weak. Ismene looked away for a moment before letting out a sigh, snapping back to her usual demeanor. For goodness sake, you really have to be more careful. One of these days, you're going to give me a heart attack. Sorry. When you didn't show up to the motive announcement, I thought, maybe. And then I found you and... Wait, there's a motive announcement? Oh, Jesus. How long were we out for? Dear God. And thank you, Andrew Scher, for sending a membership. And congratulations to just someone else, 5942. Yes, Mononeko gathered us all in the canteen. We were waiting for you. We should get back there before Mononeko does anything drastic. But you're soaking wet. That's fine. I can dry off later. I don't want to be late and get us all punished. All right, if you insist. But if you get a cold, then don't complain to me. He really does have gills. Oh my God. Oh my God, finally a motive. I was getting so... I was so sick of watching Shinku trick balls, bro. We made our way to the canteen together. I didn't know how exactly I was going to explain my clothes being soaked. But right now, my current priority was getting to the motive announcement before the others were punished by for my absence.
Well, now.
Don't worry, everyone. I found him. Shinky-poo! I love that. You're alive! Oh, thank goodness!
Kutsuki.
Ah, Kutsuki. There you are.
Phew, we were starting to get worried.
Huh?
Whoa, what happened? Are you okay? You're dripping wet.
I'll explain later. Did I miss anything? Not yet. Don't you worry, kid.
Wait!
But you sure did keep us waiting. God, we were waiting here for like an hour, bro. How the hell did you survive in a pond that long? Jesus. Are you like the ultimate fish man or something? Do you have any idea how many people show up to watch these big group meetings? You've left them all high and dry waiting forever to see what the new motive will be. I'm trying to manifest fans watching. Come on. I can practically already see the comments about us padding out the runtime by stalling. Sorry. Well, you're all here now, so we might as well begin.
I braced myself. Last time Mononeko had an announcement like this, it was about the hostages. I don't know what I'd do if we had something like that again.
You know, things have gotten a little slow on the stream recently, so I was thinking we could really spice it up. Make some good content. Change the formula, you know? Let's see. Last time was good, but it was the same damn thing every time. Wake up, discuss, phone in the canteen, free time, sleep. Shoo. You're gonna put me to sleep. Do you guys not know how to spice things up? Live a little?
I personally quite enjoy the structure.
Oh, well, to hell with it. I've got something that'll disrupt your day whether you like it or not.
I am very curious to see what this is.
I thought we could all come together and play a game.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad, especially not compared to last time. Yeah, I feel like this is like a Saw play game. This is not like Uno, Taka. I love that you're always so optimistic, though. Yeah, well, there's obviously gonna be some fucked up evil murder twist or whatever, isn't there?
Aw, come on. Give me some credit. I just want you guys to play a game of truth or dare. Nothing big.
Oh, truth or dare, that gets so spicy so quick. Especially with this messy-ass group. So what, we just give each other dares?
That's all? I'm not too convinced. Every day from now until a murder occurs, an envelope containing a personalized truth and personalized dare for you to complete will be delivered to your cell. If you elect to do your dare, which will be, oh, Mononeko's choosing the truth or dare too. Oh, girl. Oh, this is gonna get messy as hell.
Let's go. Mononeko's my other problematic fave.
If you elect to do the dare, which will be sort of a task chosen just for you, then your truth won't come out. Shinku, your dare is kill Taka. Say, hey, what the fuck? And your truth is to tell them how you killed your sister. But if you fail to do your dare, we'll assume you've chosen truth.
And what does choosing truth entail? I guess Mononeko will reveal something.
Well, each truth will be some sort of secret you wish to keep hidden. If you choose truth, then that secret will not only be revealed to everyone within the prison, but also publicly posted on social media or platforms that you may have. We'll make sure as many people on the outside are exposed to your secret as possible.
Oh yeah, she's definitely gotta be worried since she's, she's famous on the line. This is a really good motive. It's such a simple idea, but very unique. We haven't seen anything like it. Because, I mean, like, I don't know. I do feel like sometimes with fan game motives, it can be kind of easy to just fall into the trap of, like, always doing the same thing or, like, slightly mixing it up. I do like this idea, though, of just, like, choosing, like, a really basic game, though, and, like, finding a way to make it a motive, you know? Because I don't think I've seen anything like this before. Because even when I do like the Wheel of Fate, I get pretty bad about like kind of doing the same motives over and over again. So I do like how different this is. That's you're talking about fish Q. Fish Q poll. Wait, is Shinku a fish or is he kissing a fish? Was he making out with a fish? Well, while they were waiting, I think you guys are asking if he is a fish. I think it was fish Q. I'll just let you guys decide. Is Fishku real? Yeah. There we go. That's complete bullshit! You're gonna reveal all of our crimes anyways. Why tank our reputation further? Yes! 100% yes! Not to mention, I don't know what you're gonna do for those of us who don't have any accounts on any of that shit.
Don't you worry. Everyone has some sort of platform we can post your secrets on.
Damn it. Oh my god, what a fucking boomer. Not my Facebook. I don't even know what, like, Facebook groups he would be. Not my Facebook Marketplace account. Oh, and don't forget your WeChat. Real convenient direct lines of communication to Tion and Gion there. Revealed to his daughters. Oh yeah, he's definitely got some dork stuff that could be revealed. I'm thinking about it. How many fans, friends, family, work associates do you lot reckon are checking your socials for any update about your whereabouts right now? Any post from any of your socials at this stage is sure to cause a stir. Yeah, people are like missing people. There's probably already like TikTok detectives trying to find us and stuff.
This is crazy. What do you even have on us aside from our crimes?
Oh, a lot. Trust us, you guys are all messed up. But you just have to wait and see what your truths are.
This is horrible.
Yeah, but it could be a lot worse, you know? Like, if one of the dares makes us do something embarrassing or stupid to someone else, I'm sure we can just understand it's for a dare and not hold it against the other person.
All right, a lot of this seems set up to stir interpersonal conflict with the secrets being revealed and making us do dares.
With communication, we can easily get through this. I'm certain. I mean, like, I feel like the dare, what's like, I don't know, what's like something that like, you know, they wouldn't want to do, like fucking kill somebody. They never put like a limit on it saying like, oh, like, you know, the dare will, you know, just be like, putting a paw in Zeke's face or something, you know, you can definitely just be like, you have to kill him. With communication, we can easily work through this.
Oh, I ought to mention, if you tell anyone what any of your dares are, he will be severely punished.
Right. Of course. They also told us we couldn't tie the votes or avoid voting with the hostages. That turned out to be a lie, so I guess they're always thinking about ways to work around.
This time, we're not bluffing. Trust us. You're well past the point of no return.
And the only way to stop the game is another murder? Gasp!
Yeah.
But that's unrealistic. You're bound to run out of dirt on us eventually.
Surely.
Oh, you'd be surprised. But even so, we'll start with the lighter stuff first. Little embarrassing middle school stories, stupid things you've done. Then we'll ramp it up and escalate the severity of your truths and dares with each day.
Like frogs sitting in...
What a choice metaphors. Is she trying to get underneath Taka and Asuka's skin?
Like frogs sitting in slowly boiling water. That's what I'm gonna do to their kids later, by the way.
At least the first few days won't be too bad. Either way, the game won't officially kick off until tomorrow morning, when I deliver the first envelopes. So enjoy your peace while it lasts. I got some bits and bobs to prepare, so if there's no more questions, I'll be heading off. I have something I'd like to ask.
Really? Don't you want to get this over with so you can dry off? You look like a sad, wet cat right now. More than usual. And even more than me, and I am. Well, I'm not a sad, wet cat, but I am a cat.
We know Amelia exists now. She's made her presence more than clear. Why isn't she the one giving this announcement?
Because I'm kawaii, bro! Because she's meant to keep interactions with you to a minimum. Got it? Just because her office is unblocked now doesn't mean you can just wander into it whenever willy-nilly for a friendly chat or go in there and make demands. The motives are my job. I'm not gonna let myself be replaced. I'm too iconic.
Right. It just seemed strange to me they'd waste resources operating Mononeka when they could have Amelia do all these announcements without the extra power expenditure. But I doubted I would get any satisfying answers, even if I pressed further.
Well, if that's all you had to ask, then I'll be off. Good luck with the game. I can't wait to see what you all pick. Yeah!
The cats scamper through the vents once more, leaving us with the knowledge of the impending motive. We all stood in silence for a moment. It was clear we were all trying to think of some sort of gameplay in here, but no one was stepping up to voice their thoughts. Until the usual suspect took the prerogative. I guess we do morning debriefs.
Again? Just like how we all met here during the hostage motive to vote.
It's like that worked out really well for us. Precisely. We'll only start doing them after the truths come out. We may not be able to discuss dares, but I believe the cat expects us to discuss truths after they get revealed. And I'm assuming there will be multiple of us who will elect to not do our dares if they reach a certain level of severity. It's inevitable certain truths will come out, and I do not wish for that to divide us. And how the hell are morning debriefs gonna help us here, huh? As far as I'm concerned, it just gets us all rallied in the same place for everyone else to dogpile them for whatever secret comes out. Well, then we'll be reasonable and try not to let that happen. Poor Laura, dude. She's always having to wrangle these guys. I want the debriefs to act as... She's like the only normal one left. Because I think I thought Takiko was normal and Asuka was normal, but Asuka low-key kind of gives Snake a little bit. I feel like there's definitely more to them as well. And then like Takiko definitely is kind of like... We've definitely seen more of her. We definitely learned more about her this chapter so far. But Allura still seems pretty chill. I wonder, like, I don't know. Oh, man, you know what would be really messed up if she was doing, like, animal testing or something? She's like a chemist, right? I'm trying to figure out what she would do that would be bad. But yeah, so far, I feel like she seems pretty chill. Dear God, that is the highest percentage we've ever gotten in a poll. Shinku being a fish. I should have y'all vote if, what was it in 100 line? If he's a mackerel or a bonito? I think bonito was the other one. I want the debriefs to act as a place here we can discuss anything unsavory that might come out about ourselves as a group and clear up misconceptions before they cause conflict.
It sounds reasonable in theory, but I'm not entirely sure how effective it'll be in practice. I'm not against it, but I don't think we should assume everyone here is equally open to rational discussion or able to be reasonable with people's individual circumstances. And some secrets might just be that bad that they cause conflict regardless.
Yeah, not to mention some of us don't exactly, want to get all talky about that stuff.
Well, it's better to have something in place than to let conflict build.
I think it's a great idea. It's also a way to do a roundup in the morning to make sure everyone's still A-okay.
Yeah, at least it helps with that. That means people aren't just cooped up in their cells all day. Can we just make them a little later, though? I'm really struggling to get up early these days.
Well, there's no way we're having food at the meetings this time, considering, we still don't know who the suicide... Oh, yes, dude, we have not figured out. We haven't even brought that up. So much crazy stuff has happened that, like, we completely forgot about the sewer slide pack. We don't even know who the sewer slide pack Steven is, and I'm not willing to risk it. So there's no reason we have to have it at breakfast. I would not let anybody cook for me after that.
How about 11 a.m. then? That late enough?
I guess. Works for me. All right, 11 a.m. meetings here starting Thursday. When the first set of secrets get revealed. Is that settled? Everyone seemed to agree to that. I wasn't sure how much the meetings were going to help, but at least it was good to have something in place. I don't know who would be the sewer slide person. I think I kind of thought it was Maiko, but I don't know. She already did like the, does the attempt make it more likely to be her or less likely? It just kind of seems like a lot would be going on with her character if she was doing both. Like, she tried to do the sewer slide pack and then tried to take herself. I mean, I guess she would be one of the people that I could see doing that in the sense that, like, she's sacrificing herself to stop, like, Yui from getting harmed. I don't think it would be Fu, because Fu already had the plan to stab Taka, so that doesn't really seem right. I don't know who it would be. Everyone seemed to agree to that. I wasn't sure how much the meetings were going to help, but at least it was good to have something in place.
Now that's sorted, is everything okay, Shinku? Where were you?
I found him in the pond in the courtyard. I thought he drowned, but thankfully he's part fish.
What, were you attacked?
No, nothing like that. I twipped.
Then what was it? That's so strange.
I wasn't quite sure I'd explain it. I didn't want to come off as suspicious, but I didn't want to worry anyone by disclosing the truth. I still wasn't entirely sure what that was all about. Maybe just say he, like, passed out or something? Well, I'm not entirely sure. His dumbass probably just fell in the pond and didn't know how to swim. Hey, come on. It's hard to swim in 100-foot water, okay? There's no need to be ashamed, Shinku. I never learned how to swim either. Actually, thought process. Huh. Okay, random thought, but since I was just talking about Allura, how she's like the only normal one, would she be the sewer slide pack Steven? She's a chemist, so she knows pills and stuff. She's always working hard to try to get us out. Maybe she's just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill everybody. And that's my plan to get us all out. Deuces. I don't know why, but I kind of do feel like it could make sense, potentially. But it's mostly just because, like, I don't really know if I see anybody else doing it. I'm like, I don't see Asuka doing it. I don't see Taka doing it. I don't really see, like, Zeke doing it, Lyra. So I was like, Allura kind of is like the only other like real suspect I have. There's no need to be ashamed, Shinku. Oh, bro. Why are you making it so easy for people to kill you? I never learned how to swim either. It would really suck if somebody pushed me in that 100-foot pond. I think I just fainted while I was walking on the bridge and fell into the water. It's good Ismene found me when she did. All right. You're having fainting spells, Kutsuki. We could always try to find you some iron tablets. No. Don't worry. It's quite all right. I'll be okay. Okay, just be safe, all right? I don't want anything bad happening to you.
Maybe take it easy for the rest of today?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna dry off and lay down for a bit. I don't want to get sick or anything. Take it easy, kid. And if you do fall ill, I've got some old Wong family recipes that might be able to help you. If you know, they let me out of my cell to make them.
Right. We need to get you back in there. Come on, Wong. Come on, Grandpa.
Once again, kid, you can...
I'm not calling you uncle. I literally hate you.
I followed after Takiko and Fu as they left, returning to my own cell to put on some fresh clothes. I hope one of Zeke's dares is to make out with a man who said that. They're so real for that. They're so fucking real for that. I feel like Zeke would be like, hell no, I'm not doing it. Well, what? Okay, maybe I should have a poll for that. Would Zeke be like going more into the closet like, hell no, I'm not making out with a man, especially not a Shinku, because like that's gay and stuff? Or would he be like, well, that's what the dare said, so I'm not gay for making out with Shinku. I just gotta do it, you know what I mean? Oh well, just remember guys, I still got a super hot girlfriend, Lyra. I spent a while resting, bracing myself for how busy tomorrow would be. Okay, I'll do one last poll. I think I might finish the stream though pretty soon here in a second, but I am curious to know. Okay, would Zeke make out with a man if given that dare? Oh gosh. But after a while, I felt myself becoming restless and wanting to do something. Maybe I should have a look around and see if there's anyone to talk to or anyone who needs a favor done. I just knew I needed to do something to get my mind off of tomorrow. Free time! Okay, sweet. Yeah, I might end it here. I'm pretty tired. Unfortunately, I kind of knew I wouldn't be able to go as long today. I've just been so busy. I've been so busy recently. Some of it's like personal stuff, which I'll probably talk about later. It's been like good personal stuff, but just like very time consuming and kind of stressful. So it's just been a lot recently. But yeah, definitely still been enjoying this game a lot. And of course the poll is 81%. Of course it's 81. I was like on second thought, I feel like he would do like the, well, you know, like the audience voted me to do it, so I guess I have to, darn it. Darn it. If Mint was there, he would definitely do it. If with Mint gone though, that was why I was like, I feel like he might go more into the like denial route, you know what I mean? But yeah, thanks guys so much for coming by. Oh yeah, gosh, I'm so busy too because I think there's like a bunch of stuff releasing right now. There was like a Hell of a Boss trailer. I think there was a Has-Been announcement. I low-key kind of already watched it though, so I don't think I can do an announcement for that. It was mostly about how it got renewed for season 5, which is also the last season, which I was like happy that it got renewed for season 5, but I was also like, only 5 seasons? Even though we just finished season 2, I'm like, only 5? I'm so sad. But yeah, I think there's like there's this other project that looks pretty cool too. It's like the Amazing Digital Circus in Wonderland. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but I've been wanting to make a video on that for a while, so I might try to do that too this week if I get the time. But yeah, we shall see. But yeah, stream should be going back to normal times, which will be 100 Line on Tuesday and then this on Saturday. I think it should go back to normal for a pretty decent amount of time. I think I have like a wedding in like 3 weeks, but other than that, it should be pretty consistent. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up, and yeah, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!